welcome to another week of SDS. As usual, we are here through the Premier League Roundup, the show where we cover every single game in the game week that just went by. Let me introduce the cast first before we inevitably start and get to the grilling of the team I support. Next to me, we have Star Player. Welcome back.
Yeah, hello.
Our fellow Arsenal fan, fellow Gooner. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And opposite me, we have Fuizi, whose team just came off back of a great result. We'll be talking about that later today.
We're going to win the league.
Yeah.
We should have won it. We should have won it this season after seeing that. But, you know, we're going to win it one day.
You're the only happy man on this table because next to you, we have another devastated fan. After this weekend, obviously, yeah, maybe our result made it a bit better for you, but hey, that was a great.
Got to find your win somehow, innit?
Had to get his win somewhere.
Hey, I'm leaving with something.
We'll add his back for consecutive weeks. All right. Obviously, we got to start with the London Stadium, Olympic Stadium.
Let's start with that.
Before you guys start, yeah?
Versus Arsenal.
Usually, you know, like, when I get invited on SDS, obviously Hasib will drop us a text. I think this is the earliest drop he's ever given me on SDS. I think game finished at what? Game finished at 5? 5:10? Yo, are you free for SDS? I looked at her laughing. I said, huh?
He knew what he was doing, man.
I said, whoa.
I'm the opposite.
What?
I think I'm a backup now. When someone drops out, I get the message. I clocked it because he tweeted about Liban's message. He wanted Liban on, and then I deeped it. Hasib, you're in trouble, bro.
He's connected the dots.
He's figured you out.
Connect the dots.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Damn, man. But yeah, let's talk about the game.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys.
Let's do that.
West Ham versus Arsenal. First game we're going to be covering in the Premier League Roundup. Obviously, as usual, guys, feel free to get involved in the comments. Let us know what you thought about that game. West Ham fans, Arsenal fans, fans of any team, let us know what you thought about that game. Yeah, so game starts. Quickly running through the game. First 10 minutes are 2-0 up. I put out a tweet saying, I hope you're watching. I said, I hope you're watching Man City in all caps. Little did I know, man.
Little did you know. I tried to warn you.
I know.
I tried to warn you.
You did try to warn me.
I tried to warn you.
You did.
I said, this is what City do best. This is what they do. April to May, doping, the FIFA doping investigation is to come to them. Because this is not normal, bro.
But not
This
even
is what
City.
they do.
This is what you lot
This
do
this is nothing to do with City. They're doing nothing here.
Because this is now
Bro,
twice back-to-back weeks.
That start. Those first
Both of them as well.
2-0.
Those first two goals, phenomenal the way we're playing football.
Yeah.
The first one,
Bang, bang, bang,
Wenger
bang,
shed a tear somewhere.
Yeah.
He's somewhere shedding a tear. Like that's the program I built.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swashbuckling football. Beautiful stuff. Dominant. They were saying champions elect all year.
2-0 up away from home first 10 minutes. We're thinking, yo.
I hate that, that number, 2-0.
And then
They
one-
always
Now
say
it's
it's
becoming
a,
scary.
It's
they
the
always
worst result.
they always say it's a dangerous
back to back,
scoreline.
they were winning 2-0 last
And
two games.
then they always say when the lights are bright, that's when stars shine the brightest. Some stars were not shining that day.
Saka
See,
help.
West Ham were.
number 5. We start with him because
Okay,
his head being cooked for that first penalty mistake. That's where it all started. That nervous energy.
He started off really well.
He started off really well, but when he made that mistake, he was being overzealous, overcompensating, overly aggressive, and Declan Rice was just taking him to the cleaners. Fair play to Declan Rice, but you
look
lot
like he
played
was
right into
playing for a
West
move.
Ham's hands, bruv.
Potential replacement. Potential
Physical
teammate.
game, the long ball shit. You lot want to take that to West Ham? You lot ain't got the cojones for that, and you lot showed that. 2-1 going in half time. What do you think West Ham are saying in the dressing room?
Oh, they're buzzing.
Beating. What's the dream scenario you could wish for if you were coming out?
If I was West Ham.
If you're Arsenal, just give me a nice early goal first.
Yeah,
You
early
get
goal.
a penalty.
We got a penalty. The best.
Gifted. To who? God's child.
Yeah.
With
Apparently
the,
so.
with the emoji.
Where did that ball end up, lads?
Hit someone.
Us, Fu.
try
Same
to say-
place Salah put in, but
See,
Bournemouth.
look, this is the
That's what I remember. Do you remember? Salah? They were laughing.
They were laughing.
Oh, they said,
He who laughed last. Because they're out first. It's that. I told you. I was throwing you lot gems, but they were just laughing at me.
Hey,
They wasn't laughing with me. They
who's
were laughing at
now?
me.
Who's laughing now?
Look who laughs now. Look, told you.
Definitely not us.
This is awful, man.
Listen.
It's
You know
great.
what's even
Listen.
worse? You lost to a team that do this.
Oh, no, he hasn't bought props with him, has he?
A bubble machine.
lost to the team that do
Yes!
that. This is what they do. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high. They reach the sky. This is what he lost to. This is what he lost to.
We didn't lose, we drew.
It's still a loss. It's a loss.
Hey. You know, I want someone to put a camera where that shopkeeper was and seeing him buy it.
This is a loss.
He's by himself buying it.
What's going on, man? Why is he blowing bubbles in the pot of the studio?
Olympic Stadium. This is the London Stadium.
Where'd you buy that from?
It doesn't matter.
How'd you find that? Where'd you go
West
to?
Ham plug.
Where's he got bubbles?
Hey, I'm just gonna throughout the pod. I'm just gonna
Please,
yeah,
I was gonna say
for no
that
reason.
needs to be a decorative theme for the rest of the
that's the
day,
thing today,
in my
bubbles.
opinion.
That is wow, man.
But tell me,
This
tell
guy,
me,
man, I hate him. I hate this guy. Go on.
tell me where you lot as Arsenal fans think, because that's who I'm interested in hearing their thoughts. It's like we can, you know,
Yeah.
get our jokes off and shit,
can.
but the Arsenal fans are the ones that need to really talk today, I feel like, because we've heard talks of parades.
You know what? You know what they were saying? We're gonna have a SDS.
Yo,
We're gonna have a SDS. What's it called? Like
just last week he was asking me if I was coming.
See, he said, "Are you coming to the parade?" I had other friends saying, "You're not coming to the parade. You're not allowed to come." What do you mean I'm not allowed to
Hey.
come? None of us are allowed to go there. We're all at yard. How about that?
So are you still going shop?
I'm still going shop. If you don't want to come, you can come. If you don't want to come, you come. It's gonna be
Stars,
quiet.
I'll let you start. I was saying Arsenal voice. I'll let you start.
I want to get your thoughts
How do
on
you feel
the
about this?
game,
How
the
did it make you feel?
mentality of Arsenal. Are the nerves getting to you?
I think the Liverpool result, we shouldn't have won. We all know that. It was 2-0 up. It was 2-0 up.
But there's no way you should have won, though.
No, I'm not saying we should have won. But I'm saying 2-2 was a fair result. Even fair. Liverpool should have won. But
Did you watch the last 15 minutes?
I don't think he did.
I did. Martinelli misplaced something. Gabriel had a free header missed.
See, that's
But what
he's
I'm saying
talking
to you,
he's not talking about Konate.
But
He's not talking about the Salah
Darwin.
penalty, the Salah.
No, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm
New-
taking that 2-2. But West Ham being up 2-0, being comfy, I think it's a mentality thing, and I think it starts with Arteta because with Pep, for example, obviously we don't have the depth that Man City do, but whenever he feels like there's that complacency where you think you're too good, he drops the next player. With us, like I don't know how Saka was on for that long. I thought he was shit.
Yeah, he
As mad as Saka, I thought he was shit, bro. He couldn't. I watched him and I'm like, he's done nothing. Like Creswell, we all know how bad Creswell is. He's not that great. No, they weren't doubling Saka.
Yeah.
That was good.
He's not, bro. Compared to the season Saka's having, I don't know what's happening outside. I see him chill out. Don't know what's happening outside, but with what you used to seeing with Saka, didn't perform. Party, posting up pictures in restaurants saying, "Chill out, guys. Keep your heads up."
Holding.
That guy holding,
What about him? Not a fan?
bro. It's a miracle the fact we're undefeated with him on the pitch.
Are we undefeated?
Yeah, we
For how long?
We haven't lost with him.
Ever?
No. I won't
What
go
to
that
say?
far.
What
I'm
was-
not-
what
As in
was-
in the Prem, as in
This
the Prem.
season.
So after the sporting game when he came in.
Okay, cool. Oh,
So,
recently, yeah.
Yeah, so for me it's like
But they feel like losses.
100% because with him, we have to play such a deeperish line.
So what's the issue here? Because, okay, so last
our
week...
build up, Saliba's pivotal with our build up. Obviously, he's out.
Tierney coming in for Zinchenko.
I didn't mind that one. I was more than happy with that one because I'm like, it's West Ham.
But I think,
it's a perfect game
then again,
too.
but I think that's an element to why Partey didn't play as well. I don't think Partey trusted Tierney as much as he trusts Zinchenko. So maybe he wasn't letting go of some of his passes, holding on to ball a second longer, and stuff like that. I think these all our things, these all our factors. But just last week when you guys asked me if it was a bottle, the Liverpool game, and I was like, I don't think it's a bottle.
Yeah.
In the context of the game, maybe we threw away the lead as a bottle. In the context of the league, I don't think it's a bottle yet. This game, this was a bottle.
Yeah, pure ball. It was
This
pure
one
ball,
was
like,
a bottle job. You're 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. I'm thinking this is going to be a riot. I'm tweeting and gassed. I hope you're watching Man City. I'm thinking, yo,
I
this,
thought it was another Fulham game.
we look at Man City and the way they dismantle teams. I looked at Arsenal away from him at West Ham, one of the biggest pitches in the league, and we're dismantling them, bro. The first two goals, the way it's tap-ins, because pass across the box goal. They're my favorite goals ever. You know that. They're my favorite goals as a fan.
That was a nice
One,
move as well.
yeah, pass, third man running, pass across the box, tapping. Two quick goals, easy goals, 2-0. I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be a walk in the park, bro. We're going to smash him.
But then do you feel like the nerves get to
And
them
then,
when
yeah,
penalty?
and then it slows down. And then
let him get back into the
that
game for no reason.
We're letting him get back
this.
into the game. Well, it is a mentality problem. We're letting him get back into the game. We're doing all that, and I'm like, what's going on? And then there's the issue of like, cool. Then you're thinking about the in-game management. Then you think about why did Jesus come off so early?
I didn't understand that at all.
And then I'm just like, what's going on?
Why did Saka stay on for the whole game?
I know for a fact.
And then who would come on for him? Who? We don't have a backup.
You know, you play.
Nketiah was on the bench, wasn't he?
It's not
Unused.
But I didn't mind. Trossard played on the right before for us, and we won a game.
Yeah.
I think it was even recent. I forgot what game it was. Played on the right, we won the game. You could have put, like you said,
Leeds.
I think it was Leeds. Yeah, I think Leeds at home. Whatever it was. We've got options to switching it around. Our front three, they don't stay in the same place anyway. Sometimes Martinelli will go through the middle. Jesus will come drop deep, whatever it is. But with Arteta, I don't know what is with his substitutions nowadays, because he watches some players that are playing well. Like Jesus, he was our only threat really going forward. Yeah. He was picking the ball up from deep because no one, like he said, Party didn't trust no one else. So Jesus would have to come deep. Jacques was making a run.
Jesus played in every position that game,
bro.
And he was in Harry Kane role.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what it is with this team. You know, I feel like it starts off with Arteta definitely, because taking off.
Because you got to remember the substitution last week as well, where he goes to the back
that
five with Kivior as well. So for me, it's like I feel like the two biggest things that have been exposed in those two games for me is kind of like how mentally you guys are not bouncing back once you're kind of taking these hits, but then Arteta, how he's not slow in reacting to these things and then making the wrong decisions, but then you guys on the pitch just look a shell of yourselves. Or like, Partey, I'm sorry, after you make that mistake, if that was match day 15 or whatever, he carries on like it's normal. This game probably turns into 4-0, 3-0. Saka, when he missed that penalty, looked like he wanted to leave the planet and be like, yo, I'm done with this game or whatever. And I just feel like now, when that crunch time is happening, we've always said serious crunch time, business time of the season starts in April. And all of a sudden, as soon as this has come now, Arsenal are starting to kind of show flaws in their character. Yeah. What happened to the perfect team that was there kind of all season? And for me, that's the thing, is I feel like all season you lot have been getting Arteta and Arsenal been getting praised for their mentality.
Deservedly
and
so.
for now, for this to be the thing you lot are going to crumble on?
It's because the pressure time, like I said, because everything you said was right.
Was that a lie?
No, it's not a lie, because deservedly so, because everything there you said is right, because earlier in the season, we had, how many games did we have, like, okay, there was a Leicester game at home, for example, they'd score, we'd score straight after. How many games would we concede and score straight after? Our mentality was amazing. How many decisions did he make right? All that stuff, of course. Then there comes the point, this point of the season, like you said, even though you said Thomas Partey makes a mistake, he'll be fine after, because there was like, it was still early in the season. Now, there's an extra oomph to every game. There's an extra pressure to every game. Every game we go into it thinking, even as Arsenal fans, if we drop points today, the league's done.
Yeah. But is that
that is an extra pressure that then proves if you're a winner or not.
But this is the thing. But is that not the issue with crowning man too early? Is this not the issue with where Arsenal fans have been going?
The age of social media. That's the era of social media.
All these players, and it's like, you ain't even achieved anything yet. Like,
you know
it could end up that you could end up this season still trophyless.
Yeah.
And it's like,
for me,
we probably will if we don't win the league.
Yeah.
That's
no, 100%. But for me,
we even got a trophy.
What'd you get?
Community Shield, bro. Even
That's the last season trophy.
No, it's the first game of the season. That's what we wear the new kit.
No, it's the last game of last season.
We wear the new kit. It's the new kit.
No, but we wore you wear your new kit.
You wear your new kit
last season.
End of last season.
End of the season.
Sometimes.
You guys did it though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We continued it. It's a new season, bro. Newness.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, you know, this is the first time this season. I want to say the last 2-3 games where I felt like last 10 minutes, I had no feeling that we'll score. Even yesterday, like the West Ham game, Arsenal, Liverpool game, I was like, I just didn't feel it. Like I was, like you said, it was more of a let's just hold on to this lead.
Did you feel it against Bournemouth?
Yes.
You were psychic then.
No, as in, like, I felt it because obviously we was down 2-0, so we made it 2-1, 2-2. Yeah, I was at the game. 2-1, 2-2. I thought 2-1, 2-2, but the amount of chances we was creating, how many bodies were thrown into the box, changed everything. Whereas Liverpool, I was like, okay, cool, you know what, you got it, because Liverpool had momentum throughout the whole second half. I was like, okay, cool, try holding, hit him on the counter. West Ham, it looked like we weren't looking to. We didn't know that we was playing for a title. And West Ham, they're trying to survive. So they have to throw everything at it. And I don't think that's the thing with Arteta. He might have not drilled down with them yet. It's the fact that, like you said, April, May, the bottom teams are fighting for survival. So they're not backing down and saying, you know what, have your 2 goals. We're going to sit back. It's not like Fulham. Fulham are mid-table team, like top-end mid-table kind of thing. where they're like, you know what? Even though it's 2-0, 3-0, we're not playing for anything.
Yeah.
We know we're finishing where we are. Effort. Let's just wait until next season. Whereas, like I said, with West Ham, it's more of if we don't pick up a point, we could potentially go down.
Do you know, it's beautiful football, the sport of football, how small margins have such a big
100%.
impact in the game. Because if Saka put that penalty away,
A minute later, Jared
Forget-
Bowen would have scored.
Saka put a penalty away, we go 3-1 up. Do you think we draw that game?
We would have won like 4-1.
We would have been outside. In
Yeah,
my
we would have
opinion.
won
I
4-1.
think, yeah, you go on
Because
to
they
win
would have to
4-1.
take off. They would have to take off a midfielder, bring on another attacker. Because, bro, another reason I want to get onto Rob Holding.
Go on.
He made Mikel Antonio one.
Oh, you don't like
guys know-
Antonio.
You guys know.
Antonio is a headache to play against. He's a strong
Bro, you
physical.
could have found someone from the
Bro,
crowd.
he was
to play
having his
centre
way
back
with
and he would have held it
Gabriel
down.
as well, though.
Huh?
He was even doing up
Yeah.
Gabriel as well.
Not
Let's
too
be
tough.
honest, man.
Gabriel was comfy. Like when he came to his side, that's why he was attacking more on Rob Holding. There's one time I saw Rob Holding, and you know Rob Holding, yeah. I don't know how much of an idiot you can be. This is me being honest.
Go
Yeah?
on.
Why is he so tall? Why is he so bad at judging headers? He'll jump in the air before the ball's coming down like this.
Wait, it's that hairline. He's not used to it. It's that
damage.
weight of...
I don't know what it is, bro. Like,
Schedule
honestly,
damage.
like Mikel Antonio, bro. Like I said, Mikel Antonio, he's bottom three. Him. How about I tell you, Chris Wood's better than him. That tells you a lot.
You don't like Chris Wood either?
You know I hate Chris Wood. Chris Wood's better than Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio, I said this. Mikel Antonio, you could have found some random guy in the crowd to play centre back. He would have held it down. But Rob Holding, when he slid in edge of the box,
Yeah.
I looked at him. I said, "This guy
Free
only
kick.
runs in one straight line. Like he hasn't got no game,
No mobility.
bro. He's got no game. Literally, he's not telling you, yo, I'm still do a couple step overs,
Yeah.
skip it. I'm not a threat outside the box. The one time he had that header that hit the crossbar, I think. If you make Chris, how's Michael Antonio a headache for some players?
To be fair, Mikel Antonio has looked out of sorts this year as well.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Head brain,
You
nothing,
see
bro.
this point in the period, yeah, this season in the Premier League. If you're not like 12 points in front of City, it's long. It's gone. Forget it.
Yeah,
You
they're
could
too
be
close
9
to
points
us.
here.
Yeah.
They're still, as I said, when City are behind you, it's like they're first, bro. Because you always have to look back and then you just see some big giant just fire coming out like a dragon. It's like you get it. You should
Do
expect.
you guys think Man City won the league?
I've
I
been
knew they
saying
won it.
all
I knew it.
season...
I knew it.
Since the first episode I came out, I said, you lot man are asking me praise. I said, never rule City or Pep out. I think the problem was, yeah, is because Pep and his team were trying to figure it out all season, it almost looked like, oh, if they're struggling and Liverpool fallen by the wayside, this is like an open road to the thing.
No
and it's
one
like,
there to distract
but
me.
now the real fixtures haven't even come, and like April's going to be a killer's row, and it's like the first two
'Cause
games
I
now. It's
think-
like 2-0 leads to have dropped it now. Now you've got the City game coming up as well. If that gap gets closed,
I think we play,
and I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans would have seen this West Ham game in the Matrix or whatever and seen W green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
move
No,
on to
100%,
the
100%.
next
It
one.
was-
As it should have been.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, majority besides Everton, I'd say Everton and Brentford. Brentford, we came back in it.
Yeah, Brentford,
yeah.
we drew
Like
1-1.
Southampton, we took the lead.
We drew 1-1.
We
Brentford.
drew. Thingy as well. Same with West Ham. It's like I knew it was gonna drop points, but I didn't think it would be West Ham. Like, I knew it was not gonna win every game. We're not saying I knew it was not gonna win every game out, but I generally didn't think it was gonna come from West Ham.
I wanted the draw to be against Man City.
Yeah, but
Question,
now
do you lot think that penalty miss is a defining moment if you don't win this title? Because like you just said, you score that penalty, whole different game, move on, 3 points collected, title charge.
I never think there's one defining moment
There
to
isn't,
any
but
season.
almost in the sense of like how Gerrard's slip was remembered.
Yes.
I think every title race, whenever there's been a team
Oh,
that's dropped out,
will it be the
there's-
thing that people use as the reason? Maybe,
as a
maybe,
moment to
Maybe,
kind
yeah,
of remember.
potentially.
Maybe.
That was the
Probably
moment it
would.
got away from them.
maybe because,
Maybe,
but I don't
yeah.
think there's one defining moment that defines the whole season. If we win the league, for example, what people will probably say the Reece Nelson goal. But then again, what about the Jorginho strike against Aston Villa? What about Eddie Nketiah win against Man United? Like, there's not one defining moment, whether you win or you lose at the season, because it's 38 games.
Yeah.
But there's always one that people choose to go with, whether it's like the Reece Nelson goal if we win, or maybe this penalty if we lose. And it's sad because Saka, since he's missed the Euros penalty, because now it's going to look like England didn't win the Euros because of Saka. Arsenal didn't win the Premier League because of Saka. It's kind of sad. But what Saka's done for us since
It's gonna be a
2020,
different animal, man.
what he's done for us since 2020, I'm not even faulting him for I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I wish he got it on target at least.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
Salah won us
he
the league, though.
hadn't missed the penalty since
I said
Euros.
our right winger won us the league.
And your left wing and your striker.
Yeah, but
And your centre back and your goalkeeper.
well, you're right. Yeah,
And your fullbacks.
what are yours?
It's a whole team.
The only thing
Yours are the best in the world, though, as well. It's like
You know what it is? You know what I'm saying? You lot now, before you was all gas. Yes.
they've
parade.
become what you lot were.
Now, you're giving me media trained answers.
No, I'm
Everyone's like, all calm and relax now. They all calm and relax.
No, I'm still.
There's no happiness. You're top, bro, by 4 points.
No, I'm
You
not.
still be happy, but they know they're defeated.
Bro, this is
You
what
get it?
I
How
was
can you
getting
be
to.
top?
I was like, yes.
I feel like I'm top. You're top, but you make me feel like I'm on top.
The only positive for me,
That's it, I'm done. No.
Real champs at the table.
This is how you do it.
There's only one winner
This is
here.
how you do it. This is how you do it.
you know your
Champions
team
win.
could have celebrated with the fans.
It doesn't matter.
They don't know how that medal looks.
You celebrate with me.
It hasn't run the
Celebrate
street.
with me. Celebrate with me. You celebrate with me. We'll have a parade today. How about that? Give Sharky. You don't need this no more. I bought you this. I bought you this for the parade. I bought Sharky. I bought 2. Now you don't need it. There's no parade. It's done.
Sure.
It's
No,
done.
but why? We still on top. We can still win the league, you know.
That's what I
You
was gonna
know.
say.
Deep down, you both know. Both of you know the league's done.
No,
Is the league done first?
Start, please.
I want to say the league's done, but they've edged it to an extent.
Okay, this is a
I don't think
massive
the league-
wake-up call now.
Yeah, 100%. Because
Southampton at home on Friday. We need to dish them away.
it's not even that. It's not even that. You know, every Arsenal fan going into that City game, we was like, let's just try and get a draw. Let's not lose. Because obviously we're looking at it going, if we lose, we've lost the thing.
Yeah.
But now going into the City game,
have to win.
we have to win. The mentality is shifted. It's no more they're the underdogs and we're the top dog. Now it's we're the underdogs.
I think
they're
it
the
was
top.
always going to be like that.
Mentality,
always
but
gonna be you
I
have
think
to win
I
that
think though
Innit?
Arteta.
Yeah.
No, I think though Arteta drilled it into their heads like, yo, we're top of the table. Like you know how you see Xhaka and everyone say like they've got to catch us before we chat before we talk about them. Now when they always ask them, do you watch the City game or say, don't worry, we're at the top. We'll see when we meet them, kind of thing.
Nah, because
But
I feel
now
like
it's
Anfield showed that.
No,
as
no,
well.
I agree with you.
Anfield
Now
last
it's
week.
like now, I don't just support Arsenal. I support Arsenal, but I also support Brighton. I support Fulham. I
Brentford.
support West
Look at
Ham.
this.
I support Leeds.
Look at
I support
this.
Everton. I support Brentford and I support Chelsea. Yeah? Because I support every team that are going to play against City this season. Because I'm watching every City game.
That's not enough.
Hoping they drop points.
That is-
Why is that not enough?
I used to watch. This is what annoyed me. I used to be in that position. I used to where I watched City, and I was thinking, you know what, Leeds can do something here. Yeah, they can. They probably can. Realistically, they can't. It's false hope.
It is.
You get it?
It's selling
He's getting-
yourself.
So was
He's
it
basically getting radicalized.
So what was your
The Premier League is radicalizing them.
so what was your
It's not enough to me,
so
man.
how did you feel when
When I used to watch Man City and be like, they're gonna lose today.
so what about the Villa
I
game?
know 100%. It's written for them to lose.
What about the Villa game at the Etihad last game of the season when the Villa went 2-0 up?
Oh, come on, man. We fought. We thought.
You thought
we
it was
all
coming.
fought. I thought it was done.
thought it was coming.
I did. You're all gonna think-
Definitely.
I-
Definitely.
16 minutes. Yeah,
You know what it is, yeah? Let me tell you why that was extra special. Gerrard was manager. Gerrard was
manager for
manager.
Villa, yeah.
Coutinho scored.
Yeah.
I said, this is written. It's written. It's done.
How quick did you put the Liverpool shirt back on?
I said, you know when they made it 2-0?
Yeah.
I said, it's dusted. It's done and dusted. I said,
The league, you won the
we
league,
got
yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
Give it to me. That's it. It's done.
Booked your train ticket to Liverpool.
And the thing is, they were 2-0 up and we was 0-0.
Yeah.
We
You start
was
to
0-0.
win. You start to
We
win.
needed to win, score.
You know my favorite moment.
Bang, we scored. I said, we won it. It's coming. Then they scored like 5 and they scored 3 in like 5.
You know my favorite moment of that game. I remember when Salah scored. He went
Oh,
to,
yeah,
went,
yeah,
went
the
to the
guy
crowd.
said-
He went to Fuzi. Went, what's this going on? Fuzi's like,
Who broke the news to him? So you don't think the league's done yet? Just yet?
no, yeah. I still think City are not winning every single game.
I'm not even gonna like argue with you now because I used to be like 2 years ago. I was like you.
What about last year?
I was like you.
You said 2 years ago.
2 years, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Well,
how
not
long
you
we-
guys. I'm telling you guys. Well, not you guys.
Yeah, I know because we got this. You're not us. Of course, you're not us.
You get a
What
more
happens
recent
now,
than us.
man?
What happens now?
Now, this is what happens. Let me tell you.
Go on, chat to us.
I'm gonna be so real.
Please
You
do.
Probably don't want to hear this.
Draw Southampton.
No, you see, probably. You never know. But you see this, you lot fighting for the league and coming thing. This is the only season. After that, you're not gonna do it next season.
So we're not. So back to fifth.
Yeah,
Fourth, fifth,
maybe
or five
fight
for next
Champions
season.
League, but I don't see you fighting for the title next season. I think
That was my thinking. It was like this was your season to
Yeah,
cash in on
this
it.
was
It's like
it.
you're almost taking advantage of Liverpool's dip, City trying to kind of retransition and realign themselves, and you lot with these youngsters hit that kind of spell of form at the right time. It seemed like, and that's why I guess everybody was so happy and everything's looked so rosy. But City's the machine and experienced ones that have done this time and time again. They've won, 10 games in a row now. Erling is hitting its final form, basically. He's, just matched Mo Salah's record. He's definitely coming to slap.
You know, the worst thing is
as well.
Worst thing is we haven't lost in the last 9, I think.
Yeah,
7 wins, 2 draws.
But the draws,
not bad.
The draws feel like the losses now.
But the draw, yeah. See, look, the West Ham feels like a lot. It feels like a loss, isn't it?
Back to back. I feel like we're back-to-back losses. Liverpool and West Ham back-to-back losses.
Yeah, it feels like a loss. Bro.
But I agree. I think now, like, I've finally woken up and said, you know what? I still believe we have a good shot. We have a decent chance. We have
Very good chance.
We still have a shot at the title. We're
So
still
what
top.
Now, here's the thing. If you turn around and end this season now after this 2 results and win this title,
ridiculous.
One of the strongest title wins I want to see
Fuzi
the way you look to bounce back, even that little blip in last month as well. To have bounced back like that, City breathing on your neck, I will have respected it.
Yeah.
But if you crumble and finish this emptyless after rotating in the cup, after resting players in Europe as well, and thinking, no, this is our priority, this is what we're all going to hedge our bets on, and then you crumble in this type of manner as well.
What?
There needs to be lights.
I don't think it's as bad as people make it seem worse than it is.
Do you think you could do it again next year?
Addition of players.
With Chelsea.
I think the growth of players.
Man United.
It'll be tough.
Liverpool.
Speak on it.
That's why I want the league now and take it
that's what I'm saying.
Take it run. We don't know what the next time it's going to be.
Yeah.
I know that.
This is the Leicester season.
But what?
It could be. This is Leicester season. Trust me. Like, it's Leicester.
Leicester. I don't think Leicester had
the
anyone.
mental
fortitude to hold on when it got
Against
to
your
squeaky
team,
bum
though.
time.
Against your team.
Whether it's my team, don't act
It's
like
not
you
Man
weren't
City.
involved in the race and top of the season most of that year as well.
Yeah,
But see how they love to duck these bottlers.
No.
You lot bottled it that
I'd rather
year.
be chased by
you were
Tottenham
top.
than Man
Don't
City.
bring that back to us. You bottled that, yeah? Try to duck that one. No,
We bottled it that year as well.
No, you bottled that
We won the
year.
league in February.
You bottled that year.
Second in May. I know that happened.
Yes. So you bottled that title to Leicester.
That's the
You
last
could say
time we
we
came
did.
second as well.
You were the ones top.
No, but we had who? We had who? Tyson Fury behind us. You guys have who? Anthony Joshua.
Listen, all I'm saying is
let's have
that
Anthony Joshua,
season,
bro.
when it got to squeaky bum time, a Leicester team who weren't experienced winners showed that they can hold on when it mattered, and they actually grounded
But that
out the
Leicester didn't
results
have
to do
the
it.
How many points did they end it on? I respect them. They won the
You
league.
lot are in the same situation.
No.
If anything, you have better quality, you have a better manager, you
get it.
have better depth. You should be handling this
And we also
run
have
way
we
better.
also have a better rival or better
What,
team that's
City?
rivaling us for the league. Yes.
So what
this is the greatest. This is one of the greatest teams that ever braced the game.
City are back
No,
to being the
why not?
greatest.
They always have.
I'm not having this narrative.
They are.
Why not? You know that Liverpool year when they won it,
We
they
still
were up
competing.
20 points.
We're still competing. The season after that, we're still
They
competing.
had no competition. The game was done by
Because we
December.
smoked everyone. Even
COVID.
we smoked in Europe. We smoked everywhere, bro.
You spoke in Europe.
The season after that we did. And
We
the
even
season
talk about that season,
before that we did.
Yeah.
But that season there was COVID. Atletico Madrid, we couldn't play the game like that. COVID, fam.
Let's talk about like how good City are. What you're not taking the fact that I said City are the best team.
No, listen, City are the best team, but it's almost like now that City are back to being what they are. Pep's figured his tactics out.
plays
All
no
the
fullbacks.
players like KDB, Gundo, Bernardo, who weren't firing at the start of the season, are now back to form. And now we're seeing the City for what they are. But all season, you lot weren't talking about City like they were a super team. Pep's in transition. Them guys are over the hill. We're coming for them. Pep, your time's done. Arteta, our time is now. The student is surpassing the master. You know, giving it all this. Don't run it back to now. Hey, City are the super team, man. They were always coming for us.
Like, you have to have back. Listen, when you're up, you got to be
Crunch
gassed.
time, if you lot crumble, you crumbled. It's simple as you got.
But also, we can't deny, if we do crumble, we can't deny that this City team there's no shame crumbling to this team. I'll be honest. This is the best
manner
team.
that you do.
Sharky,
100% there is shame.
we lost by a point. Yeah.
If we do lose, we might end up losing by 2 points.
The way you're doing it is, you man were 8 points clear.
Game
in hand, could have made it 11, could have done this, could have done that.
Yeah.
And that's how you're losing the league. We never.
Exactly.
Us and City, winning.
No, I swear there was a period where you was like, he was like 8 points clear, like 4 games left.
Why should make us like you, bro? We're not the same, fam. We never done that. No, 10 points clear, and we no.
Well, like 5-6 games they did that.
25 points clear. Maybe you're talking about not City when Chelsea won it.
No, I'm talking about Liverpool.
No, when in 2014.
Because for me, the thing is I don't feel like you're losing this right now because City are so good. It's you're throwing it away yourselves. That Liverpool result, it's Liverpool not at their best, having their worst season. You've made them look like superstars.
I agree.
And
It's
then West
us.
Ham, who are having an awful
Yeah,
season.
no, I'll give you that.
Once again, you have made them look like
Don't worry, man.
bad.
Back to normal. No, back to normal. Back to back weeks. We're gonna beat City. We're gonna beat Southampton.
I hope so. Listen,
I genuinely hope you guys do. I want you guys to win the league. Well, I'm being real. I want you guys to win the league.
Thank you.
But
Same with Fad. He wants us to win the league.
I could wish.
no, he's not gonna. Yeah.
no, but I agree with saying it's us. It's us because City are so good. We all know how good City are.
Yeah.
They're gonna win their games.
Yeah, it's
So
done. Yeah.
we can't control that.
Yeah.
They're gonna win. They're gonna keep winning their games. We can't control that.
Yeah.
But it's our games where we're not winning our games because we're too worried about what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's our fault.
But that's how it is,
We're
though.
2-0
We're
up.
behind you, yeah.
We're 2-0 up. We're letting lesser teams like Liverpool and West Ham come back and get a result out of us. Do you know what I mean? I get it. We're away from home, but still, this season we're meant to be this good. We shouldn't be dropping these games. The players, something needs to be spoken about. The players, obviously, Saka's been out of form recently. Like Jesus and Martinelli have been doing really well, and some other players here and there. But as a unit, we've not been as good as we should be or have been the whole season. Arteta, some of the decisions maybe haven't worked out. Early in the season, those same risky decisions did work
There's
out.
only one game where we looked good, and that was Fulham away.
Yes,
From thinking of it.
3-0 first half an hour.
I
We
don't.
looked the same.
Everton
We looked
started
similar,
better than
but
us.
We looked similar to Liverpool. 2-0 first 30 minutes. West Ham 2-0 first 10 minutes. How we looked against Fulham is the same as how we looked against Liverpool.
No,
and
West Ham
how
especially
West Ham first 10 minutes. But I'm saying Liverpool 2-0 first 20 minutes.
I know.
It's the same thing, but the difference is now.
You don't have
Suddenly,
You don't have William Saliba.
Suddenly we just stop and we just go.
Honestly,
okay,
bro.
go on. And now we've gone crazy. Now let's just relax a little.
We'll be back. No, you know what? Shall I tell you what? I'm gonna be real, yeah. When we had Saliba and we was up 2-0, we can afford to do the come like pressure us, like we're comfy at defense, if that makes sense, at defending or whatever. With that Rob Holden guy, you can't do like you said. You can't. We generally have to score 3-4 to say, you know what? I know we're conceding 2.
What about the penalty? So Partey's at fault. Anything for Gabriel?
Gabriel for sure. For me, that was a classic case of his bozo gene showing his head, where all season he's been almost hiding it, and everyone's like, hey, he's become one of our premier
I saw you tweet about it. I said, chill out.
And listen, he's been brilliant this year, but that was on one of those moments.
He's got those
again.
moments, like Fulham at home this season.
For me, for me, with his stuff, that's what I was going to speak. It's Arsenal fans. You're right. Well, it is Arsenal fans because they gas players when their form's all right. Like I said, beginning of the season, everyone's screaming Saliba top 3, this, that, and then 3 months later, you know what? Gabriel looks decent. Well, Gabriel's now the best appointment team of the season. Like these guys just need to chill out. Like, and what I hate about Arsenal fans, this is one thing I hate about Arsenal fans. As Arsenal fans, one thing I definitely hate is shut up, man. Instead of like putting these videos out that should have been a handball. Like, why was this not given? Or why? Stop whinging and just win the game, bro. Like, I hate excuses, bro. If we're up 2-0, why are you whinging for? Because it's 2-2 now. Now you're gonna bring up that result. It just makes no sense, man.
Yeah, but that Brentford game, we did get done though.
They bopped us.
We did get done.
They bopped us. They bopped us that game. I remember being there going, oh, we've got away with murder. I'm taking a 1-1 and I'm running. And I'm seeing everyone on Twitter go, that shouldn't have been a pen. Yeah, I'm like, fair enough, but they would have scored. I know they would have scored. I believe everything balances out.
You know, we've had those crazy last minute winners. These last 2 games we didn't. And it just balance out. You get what you deserve most of the time.
100%.
And if we truly deserve to win the league, if we truly do, then we win it. City, unfortunately, we've seen what they've done now. If they're going to get the 3 Premier League titles in a row and could seal that with a treble.
That's the thing about Man United.
Like
the worst people
this season, they could have a treble. It could be a treble winning season that completes their 3 Premier Leagues in a row. That's ridiculous.
Have you seen
That's like playing Connect 4 and then like someone doing like 3 Connect 4s at the same time. Like,
have you seen them United fans? At the start, up until about, like you said, April, they're like, I'd rather Man City win the league than Arsenal. And then once they call it, they're like, oh, they bought Bayern. No, they bought Bayern. Oh, no, they could three-peat this.
Yeah.
And now they're like, you know what? I don't even know if I want Man City to win the league. Like,
Because United have both. They're the only ones that have
Yeah,
both.
bro.
Three titles in a row and a
Imagine
treble.
three-peating with 3 titles.
A treble with, yeah. So, but they could do it. And if they do it, this is the best team. I generally think, like, City are scary. Like, what they've done is crazy.
People are not deep in it. Look what City are about to win. And they're saying this team is not good.
Bro, I've said all season, I've been the most impressed with Pep, I think, this season for how he's managed.
I've only woken up to it recently. I've only woken up to it last few weeks. Because, you look at City and, like, they're going to win every game. But it's like, whilst he's been tweaking this whole season, he's been tweaking, but they're still competing for the league silently. Of course. It's not,
look what he's doing, bro.
Even though Arsenal top of the league, it's never been a one-horse race. City was still there. And he was doing that whilst bringing in Rico Lewis some games, putting Bernardo Silva left wing back, and he was still top 2 in the league.
But that was all...
John Stones at centre mid.
Now it's
Leah's even made a reference to it yesterday. It's like LeBron James in game 1. It's almost like feelers, he says. He's just feeling out. It's almost like that he used the first half of the season, if you like, to just feel out the league with this new system. Because if you see, it's like a 4-2-3-1, but upside down.
Yep.
And it's like now all of a sudden inverted fullbacks, 6-man Rondo in midfield where no matter what midfield you played, I'm going to outnumber you. And I've got the deadliest man up front who everyone said I couldn't put him in the team, but now you're seeing I'm able to mix it in and still play our fluid football. Bro, what he's doing, and the defense playing 4 centre-backs, let's not forget that. Each one doing like a different role as well. Bro, he's tactically thrown the gauntlet to the Premier League, and I think if he now comes back chasing this great Arsenal side, if you like, that has been so good this season and wins it, does something in the Champions League, which I think maybe one step too far. If he just does even the Premier League for me, I've got to say for me, it's one of the most impressive seasons I've seen of Pep.
I think they've only used 18 players in the league.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Whole season, 18 players.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Wouldn't surprise me. Pep doesn't.
City, man.
Pep rotates, but I feel like this season he's probably trusted.
We need to get that documentary commissioned.
I told you.
Any production companies that wanna help us with the Surviving City documentary? We've got Liverpool fans here, we've got Arsenal fans here, we've got a lot. We've got a lot. Potentially,
don't put it in.
We've got a lot to talk about. We've got a whole documentary to make. Let us know. Yeah, we need to. But can we speak about
Surviving Spurs? Can we do
Surviving Spurs?
Surviving Spurs?
Spurs versus Bournemouth. So
let's do that.
Tottenham versus Bournemouth. The last time Bournemouth came to North London, they lost 3-2 to Arsenal.
One of my favourite tweets.
Reece Nelson, 97th minute goal. And so they come back to North London with a vengeance. And this time they won 3-2.
It was GBG. Did you not see what Bentacle scored last minute at their place?
Yeah.
Vitality Stadium.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
There's so
GBG.
much. They must say they got back twice. They got back because literally
back in blood.
Because what happened to them against Spurs. They got back because what happened to them last time they came to North London against Arsenal. They said, welcome to North London, welcome to Spurs. And we're making sure we spoil the party.
Bro, it was absolutely disgusting. And it's almost like one caretaker manager slapping the shit out of another caretaker manager. It's so funny as well, because I was saying this yesterday. It's embarrassing what Stellini's doing. Because you've got Gary O'Neill on one side.
He's a better manager than Stellini still.
Bro, he's come in, seen what the previous manager was doing, said, all right, this ain't working. I'm going to do a few tweaks here. I'm going to show you what I can bring to the table as a manager. Let me take this opportunity. Gone and got the full-time job out of it. Stellini's come in basically with his little tracing paper that he's drawn whatever Conte's done, and it's not working, bro. You've done nothing to show any kind of flexibility, any kind of newness. I'm like, bro, what are you here for? Just to basically jot around a few cones and read the names out at the end of the week? Like, show some kind of initiative. So that's the part where I don't get, what are you actually doing here? Why have the board decided this is the man who should carry on? Who's his assistant? Ryan Mason. Unqualified, retired early player. It's like, this is the backroom team you have to kind of...
Does Stellini speak English?
He does, yeah. But barely.
Him and Ryan Mason's conversation must be crazy.
Bro, that lack of, like, knowledge, if you like. Even when you see the game, we're 1-0 up, we're losing control in the midfield. You're thinking, all right, you got Pape Sarr there, you got Danjuma there, you got Richarlison. You could bring something to change the shape. Maybe stop playing this back five that Conte is playing with. What does man do? Hey, Davinson Sanchez. I know you got a plan for me. Go and concede 2 goals for me if you can. Within 5 minutes, 1-1. Within 30 minutes, that same guy that you brought on is getting brought off and booed off by the entire stadium. What kind of decisions are we making here? Like, this is from top to bottom, it's a joke. The board deciding Stellini should be the one to take over. Him, with the tactical decisions and the players he's choosing.
But Lias was hyping up Stellini.
Of course he was. Because he's so anti-Conte, he'll hype up anything that's opposite it. But then you look at the players as well. Disgraceful, bruv. Like, there's no way you can, at home, be dropping points like this. Especially, it's always the same case where we play shit for like 70 minutes. And then we try and, oh shit, let's go for it. Last 10 minutes. We try and go for it, and then you get f***ed in the last minute. Dango Utara.
The boy.
It's embarrassing, man. Like, you got to hold that one. I'm sorry.
How did that make you feel? So when Danjuma scored to make it 2-2.
Listen, Danjuma, I've been praying, like, yo, Ramadan,
It's against
just
the old
give
team
him
as well.
some solace, just a few beer, timir, something, just to let him touch the pitch a little. You see what he can do. Every time he plays, he's had an impact. Gets the equaliser, and you're thinking, all right, there's something. Got some other bozo next to him, 60 million bird-looking clown.
Tell me about him.
Worst signing of the season, hands down. Biggest flop. Will arguably go down as one of the greatest Premier League flops if he does not break that Premier League dry spell. I'm sorry, 60 million and you're not getting a single Premier League goal.
That's bad.
I'm sorry, there's no excuse. Son has fallen a cliff.
He scored a header for you in Europe, though, a couple headers.
He's picked up form a little
First
bit.
game week, bro. Don't wind me up, bro.
He started crying.
I'm sorry, man. He's had like 5 or 6 disallowed goals as well. He had one disallowed in that game as well. But it's like, he missed from 3 yards out, bro. And you're like, it's moments like this we find you for, bro. Make the difference. 60 million. I'm sorry, it's unacceptable. And this ain't the first time he's been bought for that type of money. For Everton, he was bought for 50 million. For Watford, he was bought for some dumb fee as well. I've never thought this guy is ever gonna justify that fee.
I remember Barcelona went it from 35 million as well.
Bro, it was like nearly 90 million they tried to bid. I remember it was one of the weirdest bids ever.
Why is his value so high?
Brazilian.
Peruvian.
Bacana.
Peruvian.
Yeah, you got to respect Jeff Safafa, man.
Hey, man. You know what? Certified OG. That's heritage right there. PSV heritage there.
So Spurs, I mean, that top 4 spot is looking tough for you now.
I said start of the season we wouldn't get it, bro.
I mean, someone's rubbing their hands right now.
He can rub his hands all he likes, but
You should have created fire.
I don't think anyone who's had us in the top 4 race, I've always asked them, why do you have us there? And the thing that people always said to me, Conte's out the door now.
Yep.
Now it's we got Kane.
You know what?
Kane ain't scoring. What happens?
You know what it's for Tottenham, yeah? For me, it's like, if you're not a Tottenham fan, like us, like what Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever it is, I'm looking at it going, yeah, I think Tottenham will get top 4. Like, we're all looking at it going, Tottenham.
Well, let me ask you.
I don't know why we've got faith in Tottenham.
This is it.
Whereas Tottenham fans are looking like, you've said it to me a lot of Tottenham fans said, we're shit. Like, we're not getting top 4. I'm like, but every time it keeps like it's falling on your lap. Like, the Premier League saying, yo, you can have top 4, and you're like,
there you go.
I don't want it. Like, let's. I want to stay 5th, and then we're like, yeah, no, they can get top 4.
Bro,
You're
I
like,
saw start of the season, people had us in top 3 positions.
I did.
I'm like, what the hell are you lot seeing? I've seen Richarlison, Jed Spence, a 34-year-old Perisic walk through my door. Does this look like serious
Basuma?
contending?
Oh, that's a bad turn as well.
Come on, man. We only got him because he had a case over his head. Like, let's be real. Like, do you know what I mean? Nobody wanted to touch him with a crowbar. Like, he's got a broken
he's
foot.
the only
He's got a
Brighton
broken
move I've
foot.
seen that flopped.
What happened to Basuma?
Facts. And
At least Cucurella gave me a little something.
I don't know. Conte looked at him and said, tactically, he ain't adapting. And I was like,
What do you mean by that? I know what you mean by that.
What do you mean by that? I was like, well, yeah, supposedly he wasn't fitting in tactically. And then when he did play, he did look a shell of himself. But that was meant to be one of the bankers of all the summer signings, if you like.
He's
And
a Premier League servant, him. Like,
bro, it's
25 million on a cup price
shambles
deal.
of a season, top to bottom. This club is rotten. And imagine what it's going to be like when Kane leaves as well. How much recovery this is going to take, brother.
how many players do you think Tottenham will get rid of?
5.
This summer?
Oh, no, way more than 5.
5 star players.
How much will they, or how much do they need to? Because
How much do they need to?
2/3 of the squad. Comfortably, you need to get rid of 2/3 of the squad and start fresh. When I say start fresh,
let me switch it.
Focus on just building a solid 11.
Who's the players you want to keep?
Maybe 5 or 6 you're looking at.
Lloris?
Romero, Porro. No. Romero, Porro, Kulusevski, Bentancur.
Forster.
Danjuma.
Destiny, who's arriving in the
Dogi. Destiny Dogi, innit? Serious?
So that 5 maybe is the only ones that can survive.
I think he plays for Udinese.
Son, trade him in for Matoma as soon as you can. Harry Kane, cash that in and start a rebuild as soon as you can, because this is going to be a long overhaul, bruv.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long overhaul, I'm telling you. Yeah, and it ain't going to be pretty.
So how much would the swap deal between Son and Mitoma? Who's worth more?
Listen, I was going to ask the price. Right now, I was going to Brighton and say, hey, buck for buck, player for player, simple.
Yeah.
I'll take a straight trade.
No.
No, he's not looking at. They're looking for draft
But
capital, bro. They need 3 first round picks.
goal scorers.
Yeah.
You know who it is?
He ain't got a
Son
degree.
is Rudy Gobert.
Who is?
That's 5 picks, 3 players. Send a trade.
We'll give you Basile back on loan.
Yeah, why not? Add that on as well. Why not? Take it.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you not think you're getting top 1 at all?
Nah,
Tottenham will get
I
top
haven't-
4.
They won't. They
didn't
won't.
finish
No,
out.
no.
I think Newcastle are going to drop.
They are.
Newcastle have a game
wait,
in hand.
wait. I
Newcastle
think
have 3
Newcastle-
points above Tottenham and have a game in hand.
I think Newcastle will drop.
I think Newcastle get it.
Yeah,
I think
Newcastle.
I think
drop.
Newcastle get it. I think Newcastle. I'm
Why,
sorry,
why are
man,
you
I'm
making
sorry.
faces?
Because I
I'm
love
sorry.
this. I love this. I
Okay,
love this.
sorry.
let me tell you Liverpool's chances. Liverpool are 9 points out of the top 4
Yeah.
with only 8 games left.
Yeah.
There's no game in hand.
How are you making that?
We are.
No game in hand.
How are you making that?
Yo.
I'm not looking at I'm not looking at Tottenham. I'm not looking at Villa. I'm not looking at Brighton. I'm just looking at Newcastle.
Yeah, there's 4 teams above you.
I don't care about them.
For that top 4.
They're gonna drop points.
All of them?
All of them.
So when I said Newcastle are dropping out, you said no, they're
No,
staying up.
Newcastle are dropping down. But I'm focusing on their games. I'm looking at their games, hoping they lose. I don't need to watch the other teams because I know they're gonna lose. You get? So I'm looking at Newcastle.
Newcastle have us.
Yeah, exactly.
They're playing us next.
They play them man as well. We play Tottenham.
But you got Spurs, yeah?
Yeah,
Liverpool
That's
got knocked
right.
Forest at home.
that's childish.
They beat you away.
We were young, immature. We was naive.
Got one of the oldest squads.
Now it's different, bro. It's different now.
Their fixtures are kind of easy, you know. They got Everton, Southampton, Arsenal, of course, Leeds, Leicester, Chelsea.
There's Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle are dropping.
They're not thinking.
They'll get
Bro,
top
they're
4.
all winnable aside from Arsenal.
They're not thinking straight. Have you seen what they're on?
They're not on, bro.
They're
And
not
even
comfortable.
Arsenal, they're playing at home.
Yeah, but Newcastle are not comfortable.
Yeah, they're
fam.
gone.
Newcastle are not
They
comfortable.
don't have to say. They don't have.
You'll
They don't
beat
They don't have
Newcastle.
to say maximum for like 4 weeks.
You'll beat Newcastle.
He was
I'm telling you
never
now.
good anyway.
You'll beat Newcastle.
It was decent for them going forward.
That's why I'm happy. I know we'll get it. You can say we're 9 points, 8 games.
I mean, okay,
now.
cool. I mean, let's speak about Liverpool for talking about your top 4 chances. You just played today.
Okay, well, we're done with the Tottenham.
Yeah, there's nothing more to say on
You got
Tottenham.
any props? You got any?
got anything?
Unless you don't want to add anything.
He's got cherries behind her. You got cherries?
6-1. 6-1. 6-1. Go on then.
We are currently, right now,
Right now.
from today,
Today.
8 p.m.
8
till
p.m.,
now,
yeah.
we're probably the best team in Europe. If you're going to judge it from 8 p.m. onwards, best team in Europe today.
So as soon as we break fast, Liverpool.
As soon as we break fast, probably the greatest team in Europe.
Greatest post-iftar team.
The best. Should have won the league.
So from iftar to what? Tarawih.
No, ongoing. It's ongoing. It's not stopping. But that 6-1, you know what it reminded me of today?
What?
The old school Liverpool attack. Like we're just heavy metal, just running. Breaking, man. On their counter. It was exciting to watch.
Do you
bro.
think? Do you think it's
I was
because?
so happy.
Do you think it's because of Klopp's tweak with Trent's position of him going into
The
midfield?
right midfield.
The
The
fact
right
that
Klopp
midfield.
started in the Arsenal game.
Klopp watched Arteta
The
say,
right
you know,
midfield
Zinchenko's role. I like that.
Trent got 2 assists
I'm gonna
today.
do that for
Yeah.
Trent.
You got 2 assists
got
today.
2.
But look at like that, man.
This new position for Trent is amazing. I love it.
Thank Arteta.
But the thing is,
Martin
everyone
covers
saw
him.
this.
Is it
Henderson.
not thank Pep?
Thank. Pep's little bro to Arteta, bro. But Arteta told Arteta. Sharks knows. Sharks knows.
It's not about
Arteta.
Arteta.
No, Sharks knows.
guy that
Arsenal
plays-
fans
Love to make everything about themselves.
No,
innit?
you're not
Like,
listening.
how we get
No,
over here?
He
You're
plays
not
Liverpool
listening.
in training.
You guys are not listening.
Don't disrespect the man.
Arteta told him in training. Arteta told him in training, yo, Zinchenko looks better at left back, but try pull him, integrate him into midfield. And then
You know
Pep
why
said,
he
you know
got
what?
dropped, though, innit?
I kind of like this idea, you
It
know.
was a-
Let me try it out.
You know why
Transition phase,
Zinchenko
game
was
on
a
LeBron.
midfielder and then met Pep. And then Pep said, you could be a left back.
No,
Arteta doesn't even discover the seed if it weren't
Pep
Pep.
said that was Arteta, you know.
That wasn't-
Arteta said for him to go left back.
Listen, you know when you're assistant, you got to give him
Trent
some
was a midfielder
stripes.
from the-
So why would you not lie and say, yeah, Arteta
Trent
made
was a
that up?
midfielder though.
I know, Trent's midfield as well.
Trent's been a midfielder. You get it?
Been a midfield. He started his trade in the Premier League at right back.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
by accident. To cover. By accident. He's right back
true.
thing. It's accident.
It's true.
bro.
Okay.
It's not real. It's not real life. It's accident.
So now
It's a facade. And he became the best right back
So
in
what
the
is he-
world at one stage.
so he's-
because of it.
first. So what? He's gonna be the next Kimmich.
Inshallah. Probably
Philip
better.
Lahm?
Do you know
Hasib. Hasib!
They didn't hear see. They can't hear see.
One more strike left.
What did Hasib say? Because the audience can't hear him.
So I don't know him.
Yeah, who Kimmich?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
You don't know his first name.
No.
Aye. I know his first name. Exactly.
Begins with a J.
That's what I was gonna say.
Go on then.
What do you mean?
The name begins with a J. It's a common name. Begins with a J.
Yeah.
Ends with A.
You know what it is though.
You think I'm lying?
No. Well, I think you're telling the truth. I know you're telling the truth.
So what's this then? What's going on?
J-I-M-M.
Jimmy.
What's going on? Jeremiah. What's
You
going
know
on?
what though? Let me tell you a funny
Jeremiah
fact.
Kimmich. Just got a nice picture.
Why are we talking about Kimmich when we talk about Liverpool?
Exactly,
That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
Why are you always ruining
Facts.
my team?
6-1.
6-1.
Yes.
This is the old school Liverpool way. And now I got happy when I saw the bench. When Klopp done subs, Nunes comes on.
Yep.
Diaz comes on. Thiago comes on. Firmino come on. You get it? Good depth.
You ain't no Joshua Kimmich though.
Why are you doing that?
That's his name.
Yeah, I know, but why are you doing that to him? Why are you doing that to him?
I don't know.
You don't believe that's his name as well. You know? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It brings him live.
Calm it down, boys.
Calm it down. But yeah,
Yeah, Diaz played.
now Diaz played.
Good call
Came
for
on.
him.
I'm happy.
Did you see his chin? Like the shape of his face.
No, why? It was different.
He's been chewing hard like no tomorrow. Let me show you a picture.
Do you blame him? Do you blame him? Look how long he's been injured for. Look how long he's been injured for.
What
He
happened?
needed something.
What happened to Diaz?
Where's the
Hey,
picture? What
don't kill me, man.
What happened to him?
I saw you got a new trim. That was about it.
Where is it? Where is
What
it?
happened to Diaz? But yeah, 6-1, man. Big result.
Big result. So I generally believe.
Oh, his jawline now.
Yeah.
So I like not chewing hard.
His jawline, was it?
He's got four snooze
I
in
see
his
what you
mouth.
mean,
Is
yeah.
that how it's always looked?
Lie, he's got
It's
coke
like-
in one hand.
Have you seen that
He's
bread?
got a plastic bag just in case to spit in
That
it.
bread that looks like he swallowed a phone.
Yeah.
There's that meme, yeah. with the
Yeah,
square.
yeah.
Is that how it's always looked?
Johnny Bravo looking brother.
Yeah. Well, listen, yeah, Liverpool, you guys lined up. You guys lined up. How you guys
I'm
do?
happy, man. I'm happy. I'm looking at Newcastle thinking, obviously, top four might be a reach, but I generally believe Newcastle. You're laughing. Ah,
He
cool.
went from me saying Newcastle not making top four.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
you
I
know what? I
genuinely
like I've done that because now look, I can squeeze nipple
See,
into
I
it.
couldn't finish my sentence. I said I genuinely believe Newcastle won't make it because it's experience. XP.
I need a prop.
I got some bubbles. You want bubbles?
No.
XP. I don't think they can. You get it? They got their legs.
Do you think you need to finish top 4 to be able to sign the big names next season?
No, to be honest, obviously we heard the Jude news.
How's that make you feel?
What happened to the juniors?
I'm
Apparently officially pulled out of like the interest of Jude Bellingham.
You know, there's one I saw.
You know
I
what
think
it is?
yesterday. It was they spoke to McAllister.
Yeah, McAllister, Casado, Bear Man.
The
Apparently,
alternatives look
there's a couple
better,
people that
in my
they've
opinion.
I don't think
they've
they've
already
spoken to these
accepted
man.
terms with, innit?
They bumped by them
I
in the
cannot
corridor.
disclose the information.
Oh,
But there's
like
couple
who?
midfielders that we have.
I
get.
feel like I can think of one.
I'm hearing you lot are linked to Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Listen,
Gravenberch.
What? How? Tell me about him, Mr. Dutchy.
supreme talent.
Is it? Yeah.
He does not need to come to your club though,
Why?
because I'm hearing you lot are trying to sign him for 25 million.
Yeah,
where are you
25.
lot pulling these fees from?
Oh,
That is
wait.
not a 25 million talent.
How
bro.
much is he?
A minimum 50 million.
Oh, okay. So we're
Minimum.
getting a deal then.
You're not getting him for that
You
much.
ain't getting him. Is
Why
what
not?
I'm telling you.
For 25 million, I feel like there's a player you can get out there.
Who?
And I had a word with him, and he sent me a shirt. So I thought, you know what? Let me bring his shirt today.
You're taking.
Louis Fonte.
So I spoke to him.
No.
I spoke to him
way.
today.
He's got Fonte in the back.
No.
I feel like I spoke to him today.
Alright, get him.
He said, you know what? He said,
150.
he heard the shout outs. He said, let me send a shirt to the SDS
Can
boys.
you see what he said? Can you see what he said?
Huh?
Can you see what he said?
He said it in Portuguese though.
Give us a little bit. Give us a little bit.
Não fala, obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigado to mesh. Fuishi. Yeah, bro.
Fuishi.
He said fuishi. He said, I like fuish. He said fuish. And he sent me a shirt. He sent me a shirt. And he said, you know what, this is for SDS. He sent me the shirt. He said, hopefully one day I'll come to Liverpool.
Louis
So
Fonte.
this
Aye.
a person. See, I can bring props to you.
Thank you. That's the best one. That's the best one. No, that's the best one.
It's a nice shirt. Got the number 10 right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, that's
that
quality.
one's mad.
That's
yeah.
quality.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's an elite name.
It looks nice.
It looks
innit?
really nice. I might get that one as well.
10.
I don't know who he is.
Look, and it says Super Blows at the back. On top of Louis Fonte. Go on.
Yeah, so maybe you guys can sign this.
No, that's crazy.
25 mil, did you get him?
100%. 100%. He's an unbelievable talent. Unbelievable.
That's the kind of.
I saw his
So what?
highlights
So
on
who
Football
are
Manager.
Liverpool's targets? Like genuinely.
Midfielders.
Like who?
Klopp said we got 12 midfielders that
Sweating
he's
on
chatting to.
So
Shout out to
can you
12.
give us names?
Mount.
Mount,
I want him to give names. Wallah. I want him to give names.
Yeah.
That's his team.
I just want to
Casado.
take the ball rolling.
Casado,
Okay.
McAllister.
So you're signing double
No, I'm
swoop.
not saying
Double
we're-
swoop.
I'm not saying we're signing.
Oh, okay.
Just
Just
the people that I'm hearing that
Murmurs,
we're linked
alright.
with. Yeah. Mount,
okay.
Gallagher.
Yeah. This guy.
Wow,
this
you found
guy-
it extra
this
funny.
guy-
That's a violent.
This guy's reading some indicator.
No,
Who's your
these are-
sources?
These are the people. What do you mean? Are you? Oh, okay. Ian Rush the enemy.
In Rush.
Yeah. He said he wants to send me something.
God, what is it? What prop is this?
Nah, don't send me it. Don't send me the video.
I'm gonna show you the message, bro. He said he wants to send you something. What's your home address, bro? Let me send you something.
Ian Rush, yeah?
Yeah.
Or what's he said to you?
I don't
Players
know.
or something?
Don't
What's that
know.
got to do with the
I
sources?
I don't know. I'm just saying this is look at the sources I know though. Do you
Let me
get?
see that.
Off your phone, though, bro.
Didn't Ice Spice follow you as well recently?
Yeah, I think she wants to beat. I think so, you know.
You know what it smells like.
I'm not gonna lie.
I hope the camera picked up.
What's this? It's a guy called Saad.
Salam, hope you're well. I've got a gift product that we've created with Ian Rush. I wanted to send one over to the Muslims. It's just a small message to acknowledge the arsehole you are.
let me know what's good address. And then you replied saying you can send it to 32.
Like, it's different now.
That's all.
These man didn't hear what he said. I can't believe it.
But hey,
I want to
listen,
know what it smells like.
let's get back into the football. Staying on the Liverpool game, 6-1 though is a massive result. I like at points when I was watching that game, it felt like you said the old Liverpool. Some of the goals you guys were scoring,
100%.
like it was like
Your favourite
one touch,
goals,
two
what you
touch.
just said.
Some of my favorite
Yeah.
goals, like those are my favorite kind of goals when it's like bang, 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 bang. Last ends up
good
with a
to
player.
see,
You know what I hate about Liverpool?
With how our season
on.
played out
Go on, yep.
so far, it's good to see in it.
No, you know what I hate
What do
about
you hate? Because I feel like you always start sentences. You know what I hate about this? You know what I hate about that? What do you
The
hate?
thing about them, yeah,
Always
is
hating.
they can't win like a 2-1. They gotta like let off the whole nut. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
6-1,
true.
9-0,
To get horny.
7-0.
Get excited, like, yeah, more.
It's never, let me just get a nice 2-3-1 win, 2-0 win, take it home. It's always, it's either 6-1, 1-0 to the other team. 6-1, it's 0-0.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
guys-
They fixed up their goal difference
rock and roll,
just
innit?
in like 2 games.
It's rock and roll, man. See,
Heavy,
great
heavy
or it's
metal.
not.
Heavy metal. That's what Klopp said.
Yeah.
Heavy metal football.
We got a couple like Liverpool fans, the correspondents. Let's see what they had to say.
I'd cry if
Some of-
Fuzi sent you a message. Saying you're making me this.
These guys are said in paragraphs, bro. Pages, man. Literally pages.
So he sent that meme and said, good luck, man.
Yeah, man. This is yeah. It's like
Come on,
if it's
yeah,
good,
come on,
then
you
like,
man.
if it's bad,
I've got this for you,
yeah, bro. Long, bro.
Nice to see
Essay.
what you said.
Yeah.
It's too long, but I hope it's good.
I'm like, yo, the game just finished.
I've
I'm
got,
like, how you got
bro,
time for that?
this from 2 people, yeah.
Damn.
I would have messaged Sharky saying, see you at 9. See you at 10.
Air Casper is the first one, Liverpool fan. He said a whole lot of possession for not much in the first 30. Pass from side to side and then getting countered. Leeds game managing well. He said poor start to the second half, responded well. Is it a Liverpool fan? He was. Trent's new role is very interesting.
Yeah.
It suits him and he looks dangerous. No risk, no reward, and Trent is 100% that risk to reward player. 3 assists in 2 games in this role, which is looking very good for him. He also Jota making things look easy, making the easy things look difficult in the first half. Did well for the assist. Looked better in the second half. Hopefully that brace will sharpen him up and give him his confidence back. Curtis Jones as well gave a shout out to that pass as well.
my boy, man.
For Jota's goal.
Curtis Jones.
Very, very good. You like Curtis?
See behind the
love him.
cameras looking at me
I love
weird.
him,
Check my
honestly.
tweets.
He started now
tweets.
back-to-back weeks in that
Yeah,
role.
I hope he can just keep it up, man, and just stay injury free and just have good games. Because I generally believe this guy is quality.
He's a Liverpool boy.
He's got a body type. He's got that playing
Yeah.
style where like
Yeah. I love
he
his
should
feet,
be the
bro.
better than what he is. And I feel like his,
100%.
it's lack of opportunities. And I was saying it to a lot of Liverpool fans. I was like, he's a good player, but he needs minutes under him, and it's hard
he's
breaking
got-
into.
Fitness has been a problem
Yeah,
for
yeah.
him.
He's got to kick on now and have a good preseason because I know for a fact that we're signing midfielders. Do you get it? Don't know who, but we're signing.
But for me, it'll be unfair to say, for example, tell him to kick on and give him the opportunity to start next season when I don't think that would be the case.
No,
I think best thing for him would be to leave at the end of the season.
He's signed a brand new deal.
No. I think you always need a academy graduate.
I know,
He's
but
a
when you're not,
Liverpool boy.
but when you're
him
not
as
getting,
well, for him, I think it's
he was highly touted, bro, as in like for the
find your
Liverpool
role
system.
in a squad role that adds contribution. I feel like you see, like what he's doing now, coming into the squad when Cater and all these guys are out. Show that you can be.
But you know,
Because I think the fans buy into players who are come out of their own academy way easier.
But you know the
support
maddest thing
much
is about
more.
Liverpool, yeah.
I think for
I'm one
him,
of them.
it's just been a matter of inconsistencies and injuries, but the talent is there.
It's always been there. But for me, especially this season, for example, we all know Liverpool's midfield depleted. They're either it's injuries or they're just out of form. And Klopp still, it's like, I'm not even trying to throw him in. I'd rather throw in someone that is on bad form and try hopefully see if it turns around.
There was times he threw him in and he wasn't great. So
But
when
sometimes
you get your fingers burnt and your team is performing like Liverpool have been this year, you ain't got time.
I don't
to
like the
let
bro-
man figure it out, bro. I'm losing games. If you ain't gonna get it, let me get the next man in.
sometimes for me as well, though, when I'm watching,
And when Bajcetic, for example, stepped in,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like, I got one I can rely on. Cool. Hendo, I can rely on you. Cool. It's like,
but the thing about Curtis Jones for me, it's when it comes to I'm bringing it back to Arsenal because it makes a reference.
that's what Arsenal fans do.
I feel like Sharks, but it's like it's the roles. Like I think the role they wanted him to play was the role that I don't know how to say it. Bajcetic.
Bajcetic.
I'm
Bicycle kick.
bicycle kick.
I'm for that.
Bicycle kick.
With like the role that he was playing, he's not a 6. Curtis Jones not a 6, but bicycle, he's a 6. So obviously gelled, looked way clean, whatever it is, still young. With him, I think with Curtis further up where he can drive with the ball, bring it forward, like the assist that he gave to Jota. He breaks lines. He's got good feet.
Yeah,
he's got a striker. He's got a strike on him.
Good.
But with Klopp, he'll play players where you're like, I know that's not your role, but I need you to fill that role in. And then you can't be angry at someone and say, "Oh, he didn't turn out to be what I wanted it to be."
Yeah.
F it, I'm not gonna play him. I'm gonna play someone else. I'm gonna play someone before and see if it runs. But now, like you said, if he plays that same role that he especially played against today for Leeds, even against Arsenal, I enjoyed his role. I enjoyed the way he played. Didn't do much, but when he went forward, he was okay. Like he was the reason they scored the first one. From the flick to Robertson played it to Hendo. Start all up from here, from the left-hand side. So for me, it's just the higher he plays, the more confident he gets, the more minutes he gets, he'll be pivotal next season, if that's the case. Yeah. But if you're, like you said, if you're looking to keep that bold guy, Fabinho, Hendo, and then add another midfielder and then try...
No, I reckon.
breathe,
I
you're
don't
not going
reckon
to
that
do...
will be the case. I reckon that we'll definitely make some changes. But now it's like we're at a point where there's no... Diaz is back now. Do you get
Break down,
all of our world class players that we consider world class?
Is he world class?
World class.
Diaz is world.
Yeah,
probably
Wallahi is
world
not.
class.
Wallahi is not.
Come on, too
Wallahi is
soon,
not.
no?
Wallahi is not. Wallahi is
Too
not.
soon, no? Is this
You
not
lot-
what
you
we-
lot-
is this not what we
Diaz,
was
no?
cussing Arsenal fans
No, let
earlier
me tell
saying
you why.
you
Let me tell you
kinda
why.
too
We
early?
ain't screamed
Come on,
world
man.
class. This guy screamed world class.
Come on, man.
Luis Diaz.
He's not
What's
world
Luis
class.
Diaz
bro.
done to be world class?
You tell me what's done in any...
He came from this club. He wasn't world class here.
Yeah, he
Got the
wasn't.
big
I like you know it's
Diaz. Okay, so what is Diaz then? Just
he's
a good player.
Very good player. Very good player. No,
That's it.
very good player.
top player.
But all I'm saying...
Kulusevski, good player.
I
Yeah.
can't believe what. So you man don't see nothing in Diaz.
Shall I tell you? No, shall I tell
say
you?
that.
No.
That's basically what you man are
No,
saying.
shall I be honest? Shall I be honest? I'll be honest with Luis Diaz. Yeah.
Basically
When you
calling
sign
Diaz
him,
dead.
no, we
Calling him
didn't.
dead.
We say I
Call
say he's
him
a
a
very
good
good
player,
player.
he's dead,
No,
man.
he's a very good player. He's a very good player.
That's
But
dead.
with him,
That's not good enough.
no, with him, the moment
world class,
he's
bro.
played in 3 finals, bro.
Who?
Luis Diaz.
And who does that? World class players.
And what did he do?
Doesn't matter.
No. 1-0 loss.
And so that's 2 medals.
And
2 medals.
penalty shootouts. Penalty shootouts.
Within 30 days.
It was penalty
He
shootouts.
got his
bag
first
his?
medal.
Huh?
Did he
within
bag his?
30
I don't even
days.
remember if he took one. I'll be real.
He got his first medal within 30 days.
Bro, Kim
so
Karlstrom
that
got a
this
medal,
is
bro, in
fortunate.
30 days.
His first medal within 30
Yeah,
days.
the Carabao Cup.
He's got 3 medals on his with Liverpool.
What medals? Community Shield.
Yeah.
FA Cup and Carabao
FA
Cup.
Cup and Carabao Cup with Liverpool. He
He's-
only just completed the year.
Bro, he's a street dancer.
Amazing.
That's all
man.
it is, man.
And don't you see them? They Come on, fam. They win in Britain's Got Talent and that. Diaz, for me, is world class.
It's because he's got the same hair as you now.
No, I cut mine.
He's good.
That's all season.
But having him back is big for you.
Big time. So how does that change the shape? Like, who plays up front now? You're not playing Darwin Núñez on the left no more.
So far, everything what Klopp is doing is working out. I'm not complaining. We're getting our goals. Like you get.
As in from what?
But for me, if I was manager, it would be Diaz, Núñez, and Salah. That's what I would.
So you drop Gakpo.
Yeah, but that's what I would do personally myself. Do you get? But
What about Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, then bring on Núñez off the bench? Like today, he scored.
I know, but I prefer Núñez starting, man. I think Núñez is amazing.
But why though?
Nah, because Núñez can come on off the bench
just
up
Núñez,
front or
innit?
on the left. He can come on. His option.
I don't like
to
him
come
on
on
the left.
either way.
I don't want him
But
on
his
the left.
option to come on either way.
Yeah,
left
he
or,
is, he
depending,
is.
depending on how the game's going,
Spent
game
too much
management.
money for him to
You're
be
right,
on the
that
bench,
is true.
bro.
That is true.
Like you get. You need to start and do extra time and everything, bro. Like you get signed
get your money
autographs,
back.
chat to every fan.
Do you reckon he made the money back off him off shirt sales? Does anyone have a Núñez 27 shirt? I've not seen that.
The number.
You don't even have one.
The number 27.
It's a nice number.
That's
a
2 + 7 is 9?
number, man.
That's why.
no, that's a dead number. He needs to change that next season. Still.
27.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
27
born on the
is-
27th. It ain't lit.
Anything with 20 something, anything with 20 something on the shirt number.
About 23, MJ.
25
that's
and
basketball,
23.
Diogo Jota is
That's
what, 20?
basketball and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Diogo Jota is 20.
That's dead number. 20 is a dead number. 20, 21, 22, 23, it's dead. As for, on football, it's not nice.
John Terry was 26.
I like the number 26. I like Riyad Mahrez 26.
26 is actually a
It's a really nice number.
Ledley King.
29 is a good number as well.
Edgar Davids.
Andy Robertson.
See?
What?
Oh, he's 26. You're right. You're right. Yeah, fair.
I'm naming
right,
world
you're
class
right.
players.
26. Well, he's on 27.
That pause that had him shook and he was like, I dare you, man, I dare you.
I think in the 20s, 23 is probably the best for me.
David Luiz.
Yeah.
David Luiz, David Beckham,
Materazzi.
Luis Diaz.
Arshavin.
Was Arshavin 23?
Yeah, he was 23.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Van der Vaart.
You know that very well.
Yeah, he's a waste man. Bro.
You know that very well.
He's a waste man. But, no, I'm very. What was we talking about? We were talking about Diaz.
It's about football.
No. We were talking about something though. Diaz. Yeah,
No, we're
Diaz.
talking about Darwin Núñez.
What number is Diaz?
Play.
Diaz is 23.
23.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what I said, Sharky.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said 23, the best out of all of them. That's what I said to you.
Yeah.
You're not listening. We're talking about football, Sharky.
I said Arshavin.
But no, I reckon. What was we talking about for real?
The Liverpool game.
Yes. So again, the 6-1. It's nice to see, man. Do you get it? So I just hope right
Thanks.
now we move forward and get these midfielders in early, bro.
How early
Like,
you want?
May.
Season ends tomorrow.
They
The
don't.
next
They
day.
don't. I want to hear names in May.
You don't want to.
I want to hear names in May. In May, I
Well,
want
why
to
not
hear
April?
names.
Who were the two names?
We won't
if you had
have
to
it.
pick two names.
If I was
Oh,
to pick-
that's a good question.
Okay.
Let me see his knowledge.
Hypothetically speaking,
He wants to double sweep. I know this.
I generally do want Jude, but okay, let's.
Bellingham's out.
Bellingham's out. McAllister, definitely one of them. Why you man? Just something to say. Look.
That's a good name.
And I want Mount. Yeah.
You know what I don't understand about this idiot Liverpool fans, yeah? This is how I start. How it starts off, yeah? You know what it is, yeah, with these idiot Liverpool fans? It's like, they want three midfielders. They always want three midfielders. Or they play three midfielders. They want Mount. They want McAllister. And they might want another midfielder that is Casado, Gallagher. No, Casado is very good. But like, it's usually like three attacking midfielders. It's never someone that sits.
Yeah.
They always want, like you said, they always want the Mount, Thingy, and Jude. I remember someone said, Jude for 120 million, we'll put 50 million for Mount, and we'll put
The wish list
60 million. I'm looking at it
comical,
going,
man.
so how do you, since when are you guys football evaluators?
Yeah, but you're not this accountant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not the account. Like, I don't understand.
I'm not talking
Why
about
are
money.
you
You
checking
can't,
money?
I'm talking about, they're trying to play rock and roll, heavy metal football, whatever you call it.
So you're saying
with no
we should
GM.
get a defense? Bicycle kick, fam. You get it? He's the future, fam.
Future, yeah?
Yeah. So why do we? I don't think we need a DM.
So you don't want Casado?
It depends.
He signed the contract, didn't he?
Yeah.
Expensive.
So he's gonna be expensive. He's gonna be like he's gonna be bread, dunga. he's gonna be all
I'm
of
sure
them.
that means shit.
No, he's gonna be all of them things, bro. So like with me, I'm saying if we want three midfielders, let's get the ones that we can get for like the 40 M's.
So who's 40 M's?
Mount will be 40 M's.
You're not Chelsea's accountant.
No, he last year of the contract. Last year of the contract. Last year of the contract. So he's not going to be 90
But
million.
then Chelsea came out and said, "Yo, we're putting 70 mil. I don't care about his last year."
Then we'll get him on the free next season.
They have to
Up
give him
to
a
you.
contract. They're bluffing Chelsea. They have to either
You
sell
get,
him or
if
give him a new
you don't
contract.
sell him, he'll walk out for
But
free.
he's not going to be 40 million because was it Declan Rice is on his last year, and he's worth 80.
That's because loads of teams
The
that want him.
position as well.
And yeah,
I think if Chelsea said, "Yo, we're selling Mason Mount," so Chelsea have never come out and said, "You know what, we're looking to get rid of Mason." If the moment they say that, a lot of big teams will.
We
look at
never
it
said
going,
that about Mane, bro. We never said, "Oh yeah, we want to get rid of Mane."
Mane, he wanted to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
That's
so
what
what?
I'm
Mount
saying,
don't
the
want to
player
leave. You're
puts the
saying?
feelers out.
You're saying Mount don't want to leave.
I don't think so.
if he's not playing, he's
Come
got.
on, he wants
so.
to go, bro.
Unless I think he wants the bag, and if you don't get the bag, then
I think
He wants
the
to
Mount
go.
one I don't get because I'm looking at if Curtis Jones were doing up all this praise, I'm like, you're kind of looking at one and the same. They're going to play the kind of same role.
I know, but let's be real. Right now,
I think there's better players than Mount.
but like, I'm talking about available. I want players in May. I want to
Even
know
like-
that we got.
so
these
why
guys.
don't you go abroad and find players that was similar profile to the Gini Wijnaldums that flourished on a club system? Because I feel like that's a player that
Get a Benacer.
Yeah, he was good.
Mason
don't come
Mount.
like
But have you clocked? Have you realised?
Go on.
Have you lot all realised, all of you? If you leave Klopp, you're finished. Name me one person that left Klopp and flourished.
Wait, what? as in
I'm here.
Liverpool?
I'll be here waiting.
Divock Origi didn't he win the title last year?
no, he joined this season.
He didn't know that. You see, my God,
You still struggling to think?
I'm thinking
Aubameyang
about
did
So
well.
with all these, who?
Aubameyang did well.
I'm talking about with Liverpool.
Mind you, it's been the same crop
Mane.
players he's had.
That's
though,
what I'm
the whole
looking
Mane.
at, bro.
Bro,
He's just
Trent,
about got
Virgil.
rid of these players.
Yeah, that's
Gini
what I'm saying.
Wijnaldum, all these man gone.
Gini's
But
the
what
only
happened
one.
to them? No, Coutinho. Look at Coutinho, bro.
Coutinho was
That's
never.
a
really
brand- that's a
Klopp's
brand
guy,
Look
of
wasn't
at
he,
Rodgers.
Mane. Mane used to be a nice, good person. Now he's banging man in the face, bro.
Rightly so.
Come on, bro. He listened
Rightly
to
so,
drill.
rightly so.
He was good guy. Listen to R&B. Now he listens to drill in Germany. Come on, fam. It's like you can't. Leave
I'm actually
Klopp
thinking
and-
about it, you know.
You can't leave
not
Klopp
many
and
players.
flourish.
But there's not many players that you guys don't sign
that
wow
many.
players.
That's a
You
false
create
stat.
wow players.
Yeah, and you leave when you're wow.
When you're finished.
No, yeah.
Coutinho was finished
He
when he left.
rubs you to the bone, Klopp.
But you're not hearing this. Coutinho wasn't
a Klopp
a
player.
Klopp player.
Yeah.
So what was he?
He was already there before.
He was good at Brendan Rodgers and then transitioned into that year where
And he was
they
our
didn't-
best.
and
He was our best player.
But is that because Klopp made him a better player? Best
Coutinho
player?
was our
No.
best player, bro.
Yeah, but
Coutinho,
He was already
Coutinho was
there.
Coutinho.
Yeah, I know he was a good player, but he was our best player.
You gotta remember, Coutinho was.
With Klopp, Coutinho was our number one, fam.
But Klopp didn't
Yeah,
make
and
that.
Salah had a
Klopp
breakout
didn't
year
make
that year as well.
Yeah, but it was still Coutinho.
That's what I'm saying. So it isn't a
when
Klopp.
Coutinho-
So it isn't Klopp that made him. It was already he's been. He's that guy.
Klopp elevated him
In what sense?
to make him a fantastic number 10.
Wasn't he already that?
He was amazing, but then Klopp made him. You get it? Like, you need to deep it. Then let me tell you, Stars, you need to stop hating Liverpool.
I don't.
You do.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I don't hate Liverpool.
he doesn't.
He hates.
He went on loan to Liverpool last season
Last year,
as, a,
bro.
as a fan.
Picked
What?
up one trophy.
He's got a
What
trophy.
trophy did you pick up?
FA Cup.
So what happened to the Carabao Cup? You didn't join.
He's still at Arsenal.
I was Arsenal.
And the Community Shield? You left.
I left
Came back
way
to Arsenal.
I was like, shit. Moment I went there for Champions League. That's it. Now I'm
Can we
done.
get on to the next game though? Because I want to talk about this one. Chelsea at home to Brighton.
I was. Where was I? I was away, I think.
When do these guys win games?
Game.
I can't remember
Oh, yeah.
seeing them win games.
I was away, yeah.
I think the last time
I was at a
there,
football
we were
tournament.
saying Lampard has been brought back in for harmony and to bring the team back with the fans.
This is exactly.
Brought a banner saying
fucking
Lampard we trust here
Yeah.
now forever.
It's a mess inside there, man.
I'm confused though. I
I
don't,
told you, you did like. So it doesn't matter if your owner's got bread.
it doesn't.
If he's not smart, boom, he wants to change this club into a baseball club, bro.
It's
Oh,
getting
Dodgers.
bad
That's what
now.
it's getting bad.
Dodgers.
The blue Dodgers and it's a mess. From top to fin, it's a mess. He doesn't know what's going on, bro. Do you get it? He's not a man that cares about football. He hasn't got the love for the sport.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
I think he's got a passion
Okay,
for the
no,
sport.
he's got that
but
passion.
why-
I think he's got a passion
Why
for
are we
the sport.
talking
Not
about?
football.
Why are we talking about the owner here? He's like,
He is the problem.
it's the problem. These guys
Yeah,
can't
he's
win a
the
game on the
problem.
pitch because the owner.
Who hired Frank Lampard? Who hired him?
I don't think it was Todd.
So then who did it?
The team he's assembled. The team who he's assembled that signs managers or like
So if I'm Klopp, yeah,
board of directors.
if I'm Klopp and I've joined Liverpool, and he said, "Yo, I want to bring my backroom staff. I want to bring my technical director. I want to bring my physio team, whatever it is." And your owner goes, "You know, I'm gonna do that for you." Would you be happy at Liverpool?
If Klopp brought everyone in.
Yeah, everyone in that he worked with.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
that's what Chelsea did
Literally.
with
who?
Graham Potter.
Do you know what's so funny?
They literally said, "We'll give you your technical director, your scouting system, your manager, your assistants,
staff.
kids, the whole thing." He said, "I'm building this 6 year. I'm giving you what you want. You're here for the long run."
He didn't give him long run.
But deservedly so. I don't blame him, bro.
But
What
how
you said
funny
is
is
the
that seeing Bowley steal everything from Brighton and then Brighton still absolutely able to school them and bop them like that, bruv. Like Mitoma, McAllister, Casado, those are players I'm sure right now Bowley in the summer will probably try and bid
That's
for.
the funniest thing. Like, I mean, I'd literally turn and go, "You've took everything from me. Just leave me alone, man." But
And they still keep producing that. And Cisco, the second goal that they scored, crazy.
Unbelievable, bro.
Rocket, bruv. And
Unbelievable.
It's like a conveyor belt at this point, Brighton. Like every time there's one, you think, all right, that's the next one. Because remember, first half of the season when Potter was here, Mitoma was nowhere to be seen. The Zerbi's the one that brought him out.
if it was his logic, he would have said Potter made Mitoma.
No, I know you never. 'Cause I was at uni. I was at uni with Matoma. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at uni with
What was
Matoma.
your thesis on?
We was studying dribbling. But I
You-
said,
what was you
They
studying?
said
Nah,
there's only.
He studied. He studied a different type of dribbling.
You're mad, you know. He's nuts.
Pictures of wet t-shirts on the side, on the top left. That medal's got a bit of dribble on it. That whistle inside has got dribble in it.
His dribble would be his dribbling pattern Mitoma's on.
You lot are crazy, man. I would love to sign him though.
Who, Mitoma?
Yeah,
For who, Liverpool or you talking to Chelsea?
us.
Liverpool? How many left midfielders do you Liverpool do what, brother?
You don't need
It
that,
doesn't
man.
matter.
Yeah,
No,
if you love Diaz so much,
Diaz.
I
They're
love-
trying to be bowling.
Okay, no, I'm not. I love Diaz, but Matoma, the way he dribbles, is nuts.
you stop him.
Is Mitoma
Nah.
world class then?
He's dribbling. He's dribbling his. Yeah. He's dribbling his.
His dribbling's phenomenal. He had a good run there. A Brighton fan who consistently gets involved in the research
What's
team.
his name?
Tactical Register.
His name Tactical Register.
Yeah, Tactical Register.
I hear this guy all the time, man. Innit? I hear this guy.
Shout
say it all
out
the
my
time.
brother TR.
Bright.
He like Hasib always says his name.
You know, I feel like it seems Tactical Register.
It might be, you know.
I think so. Wait, let me hear how he speaks.
Extremely dominant performance from Brighton, sustaining pressure constantly, especially second half. Brighton able to find their way into the box often. A lot of passing in Chelsea's half and technical quality. It's becoming a weekly thing, but Caicedo with another superb game.
I heard he had a
Winning his duels,
crazy
tackling well, and some good passing. But yeah, man, like Brighton are doing really well. Chelsea, bro, Brighton are going to Stamford Bridge as the favourites. I was like, it's crazy. You were at the game as well. I saw your picture.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was at a football
like,
tournament
why did
first.
you
I was at
yeah.
a football tournament. They went to the game.
Yeah, this guy posted a picture of Stamford Bridge. Why is it side quest?
He just walked in.
He's doing side quest.
Bro,
He just
sometimes
walked in. They said,
you
"Yo,
know,
come in, yeah."
that's what I said. Sometimes you want to see your enemies in person and just laugh in person. So I'm looking at it going, see this guy crying. Someone's putting middle finger up there.
Yes.
Couple racist remarks there. You're like, oh, I love this. I feel like I'm at home.
Tactical Register also said the field tilt was majorly Brighton, with waves of Chelsea dominance only coming towards the end of the game. Brighton were in control for the most part.
I heard it was
Brother, just say
70-30.
they won, fam.
But the field tilt was
Yeah,
good.
just say Brighton won, Chelsea lost. Yeah,
Is that the kind of correspondence you want?
just normal. Just tell us about. Do you know what I mean?
And I'll tell you, field tilt.
Our dads ain't gonna understand about field tilts. Man, you go to your mum and
Oh,
say,
you
"Yeah,
said
mum,
filters. You said
Yeah,
filters.
field tilt.
Yeah, that's the field tilt, bro.
They said the
Every
field
week.
tilt.
this new football I don't like, man.
What are you saying?
Do the old school
Yeah,
way.
you don't like the new.
Zidane,
You don't like.
Gerrard,
You
Ronaldo. That
don't
man
like.
didn't play about field tilt, bro.
They said we're gonna go on the pitch. We're gonna
Yeah, that's
win
it.
or lose.
Yeah.
And then go
So you don't
out.
like. You don't like the Faisals, the Liazes.
Oh my god, they think they
Tacticals.
got a degree in football, bro. They might think they got a degree in football.
I get the ball, I was shooting.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need. That's it.
That's how he likes
Stop
it.
trying to make football an extra curriculum
Yes.
for education.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Education.
Curriculum, education curriculum. It's not gonna be a GCSE, bro.
I respect it. It's a simple game.
It's simple game. Get the ball,
Dribble,
and just
dribble,
make sure the other
dribble.
person tackle you. Dribble, score. Done.
The celebration.
Easy.
Celebration. You can, of course, you celebrate, fam.
But then you have people like us who talk about the sport for ages. For hours.
Yeah, but come on, it's different.
He wants the podcast to be like 5 minutes. He goes,
Yeah. All right, guys.
Arsenal 2-2.
Here's the Premier League roundup. Here's the Premier League roundup. Yeah, Arsenal drew 2-2 to West Ham. Chelsea lost to Brighton. Liverpool won 6-1. City won 3-1. Okay, bye, guys.
Yeah. But stay tuned if you want to see us play FIFA. That's what I'm on. No, I'm joking.
You should have just said.
No.
You know what I love? I would love if we did on SDS like a little side thing where he's explaining one game by himself.
Amazing.
Like we'll talk about it and then we go, yo, Fu, you talk to us about the game. And he stands up,
We're gonna do
put
that.
his TV back.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next.
Yeah. Do you guys want that? Do you guys want more in-depth analysis with like different angles and stuff? Let us know. We'll give Phil become
I
like
wanna be
a
the first
pundit.
person to do it.
He'll be a pundit.
Coming here, we're talking cara.
Punditry. But yeah, no, listen, Chelsea, what's going on there?
Oh,
man? Like,
they you know what it is?
this is
Chelsea?
bad though. It's bad.
They're fighting relegation now, isn't it?
It could be.
It could be, yeah.
If they get into the dogfight,
Was it 6 points hovering above?
Crystal
I
Palace.
swear to God,
I think it was 9 or 12. But I
they're
don't know,
within
maybe
10
it's-
points of. They're 12 points outside of relegation.
They said, you know what? I want to get involved in this fight. Went from the sideline to
Still haven't got 40
Let me get in the middle.
They haven't got 40 points. That was the magic number to stay up back in the day.
They're on it now.
No, they got 39.
You
the
know,
culture.
oh man, have you guys seen Chelsea's fixtures? I beg your pre.
Chelsea's what?
Oh,
Is it bad as well?
my
Oh, they're
Lord.
nothing. They got you lot.
It's Mazza.
Oh, they got obviously Madrid in the second leg. They got United coming up, but I got rescheduled. I don't know when for, but they got United playing. They got Brentford. They got Arsenal. They got Bournemouth away. We know how tough Bournemouth are. Nottingham. They got City. They got Newcastle.
Last week.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're telling me they could end up losing
They got
5 games.
Arsenal. They got
and potentially
Arsenal,
win 2
United,
games.
City, Newcastle still to play.
Add Brentford into that list.
Brentford. Add Brentford to that list. Yeah.
And
Brentford, Bournemouth and Forest.
Bournemouth beat us as well.
It ain't gonna be easy.
And Frank Lampard, one of the. I like him a lot, but one of the
They
worst.
finished like 14th, 15th.
Bro, I
No,
worry,
man, if
yeah.
they finish like 16th, I'm gonna cry.
I felt like the first time he came, as a manager, for some sections of the Chelsea fans, he undid almost some of his work as a player. I feel like he left such a bad taste there. But then to come a second time and disgrace yourself even more,
You're never
I feel
coming
like,
back. You're never can.
bro,
you can
he
never
might
come
not
back
be
and
able
watch
to
a game.
come back as bro
Yeah.
to watch a game. Even he might just be like, nah, forget.
No,
about
he
it
needs-
because
he needs.
this is driving the club into the mud, man.
This was an
It's
audition.
desperation.
And and that's the problem. It's come out of desperation. It's the first time you were unqualified, and I get it. Oh, it's Chelsea, the club I love. I couldn't say no. I'm sorry. This time you can see how messy the situation
As
has
soon as
gotten.
Potter got sacked, man came to the next game,
Bro,
to watch
like
the
some
crowd.
scat.
He knows what he's doing,
Like,
bro.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Probably rang them up. Hey, you guys all right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. You know what I mean?
He does that in
Yeah,
presence as well.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
just smiling
just,
and then he's like,
yeah, just
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
sack
yeah.
Potter there. Let me talk to you. So basically, yeah, I think I should take the job for the rest of the season.
He's not even that. Before he'll be like, so you guys got in mind? Like,
Yeah, oh, 100%.
I like to throw my name in the hat.
Like probably called Bowley. Oh, you might not know who I am. I'm just like the greatest player to ever play for this team. I'm a Chelsea boy
bro.
legend.
Never managed this club as well. I would love this. It's dreams.
Yeah,
Go
it's
to
a
the
dream to manage
kitchen.
this
There's a
club.
picture of me.
There's another. In Bowley's like, there's another guy called Frank Lampard that manages this team. No, that's my dad, Frank Lampard Senior. I'm junior.
Oh,
He goes,
shit, you
yeah.
couldn't finesse
His
it.
dad's called Frank Lampard as well. That's my dad. Yeah, I've never managed a team. Let me take over. Oh yeah, sure. Bang, gets the job. That's how it happened, bro. Todd
a-
Bowley thinks that the Frank Lampard manager was his dad.
The culture in Chelsea is a mess.
Oh, you see the thing that came out today?
There is no culture.
Raheem Sterling.
No,
What's going on here?
Apparently, Bowley went into the lock changing room.
Gave a team talk.
Was screaming at Raheem Sterling, like getting at him.
Why?
For what?
I don't know. I was reading on Twitter.
I don't even know.
Jesus.
I'll have to find the full details of that one.
Yeah,
but
same. I'd
I
love
heard he was giving a team talk anyway, and I always think anytime
Lasso.
a manager, chairman, or owner is giving a team talk in the dressing room, you know things are going bad, bruv. Like,
What's this music here? Cut that off! Hey!
Which one of y'all are the masked rappers? It's like, I know that's why he probably went for Raheem. Probably thinks Raheem is the rapper. He said,
NBA young boy, turn that off!
we don't like Jack Harlow around here. But listen, Chelsea is looking bad, man.
It's
Like,
a mess.
how much credit does De Zerbi deserve, though?
Huge.
Mate, a lot.
More than Potter.
Yeah.
we did-
I was
you
gonna
get-
say, like,
More than
is
Potter.
it still a thing where Potter's getting credit?
I
and
said
he's
that.
taking
I said
credit?
that. I got
Potter was
backlash. I got
when
backlash.
This is his team.
Because
Potter.
Potter, for me, same things happen in terms of was at Brighton. They played good football. They couldn't score goals.
Yeah.
I think their highest finish was 9th.
They didn't play football like this. How this Brighton's
the way
team
no
playing.
Brighton, they score at will, bro. 3 goals, 4 goals. And whereas Paul, I'm like, good manager, but
Come on, you've got to rate the Derby, bro.
a big time, man.
100%.
If
The
Klopp
question
leaves,
is,
I'll bring in De Zerbi.
I always knew he'll be
Do you
like,
reckon Brighton
one of
can
the greatest
maintain
managers in the
this
Premier
year?
League.
I agree with
No, I feel like McAllister's already basically said, man's trying to cut out.
Yeah.
Caicedo, another Instagram post. Maybe with a video. He's going to Instagram live, maybe.
Good luck.
No, but he said
Evan Ferguson's going to be chased by a lot of teams.
Good luck. Who's gonna get these man?
Have you
I-
seen Brian's physios? Seen pictures of them, how wham they are?
Wham, Bolo.
Yo,
You don't go
them man
nowhere.
are on juice for
Have you seen
sure.
them?
No.
They
Get it
go,
off
they go
you.
to the same gym as Liban.
Oh, yeah, them-
So why is Livan big?
Liban goes there and he just gives them water,
You
innit?
know, when
What?
their physio team needs to be checked. All of a sudden, their team
they were
are
buying,
playing
bro.
super this year. I remember the last time there was a questionable physio team. They were running around winning titles.
Who?
Liverpool.
No, it wasn't
Come on,
African.
My brother, asthma.
Okay, we don't even want to go into that.
Shall we? Let me see, let me
This
see.
guy looks like gigs.
Let
This guy
me
looks
see.
like gigs.
These are their physios, bro.
Bro, Jack.
This team's got a bat. This team's got a bat.
Wait, what? No, the wrong picture. Wrong picture.
Swipe next.
This guy's evil, bro.
Sorry. You see his hood? He's like, what's going on?
That is shocking. We talk about Chelsea. Obviously, they're not good. They're not great. They're
Halas,
struggling. On Brighton's side of things, though,
Could they fight for top 4?
where are they now? They're
No.
7th place. They're 2 points
got a
above.
chance,
man. No,
2
we
points
got-
above Liverpool, and they got a game in hand of you.
Yeah, that's cute. You gotta think of experience, Sharky. Please listen to me, man. Experience is a real thing.
It's too
It's
late
happening
now.
to you lot.
It's too late.
It's happening to you lot. Experience is real.
Yeah, but you're too far out of the picture.
No, we're not too far out. This happened before. Do you remember everyone thought we was out? We went to Old Trafford, beat them 4-2.
It'll be a
Went
miracle.
to West Brom. Alisson scored a goal.
Was that Wolves?
This happened.
Was it West Brom?
It was West Brom.
Against West Brom.
yeah.
Against West Brom. I know
testing
ball,
us.
bro.
I watched that game as
I
well.
know ball, bro.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
you-
got that goal, though.
you changed the channel.
You changed channel.
Oh, it's basketball, huh?
Channel to
Hey, when it's April, it's playoff season, man. You know me?
You get it? So, like, it's happened before. It's happened. We've been in this position.
So
It's not
Brighton
new.
won't get a top 4 spot, huh?
Brighton, I'm going to give them credit so far because what they've done is amazing, bro. No one expected it. Do you get it? This is very good for them. But Europa Conference League is still a good shout for
Yeah, I see
you
you
guys.
guys.
Well, like, it's not that bad, bro.
I agree, man. Don't
You get-
lie the Champions
like,
League.
yeah,
team.
Sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
it's the beginning of the end for your club.
Yeah.
I think they just got to take one game at
Hey,
take one game at
but
a time. That's
if
it.
they do get Champions League football, with the talent they have,
Why would
the
they leave? Why would they
chairman
leave now?
decides, hey, I'm going to pull
Talent,
out a little bit extra.
And also all their talent will stay. They're not going to
By the
leave.
champs.
Yeah,
I
but
say
they-
they won't jump ship. McTominay won't jump ship.
Managers, one of the most hot property
But do you know what
manager at the
they'll do,
moment
though?
as well.
You know what they'll do, innit?
What?
You know that gal when they go to clubs and they see rappers and footballers, and they just
Yeah.
that's what these ballers would do at Brighton.
Twerking.
Like, oh, who we playing? We're playing Real Madrid. We're playing Juventus.
He's got the bottles.
Get me? Yeah, who? That's it.
What? Right, let's get to the
You
next
get what
game.
I'm saying? Innit?
I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get to the next
You
game.
don't know about Champions League. That's right.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know. It's been a while. It's not. You two know Champions League. Yeah, sure. Another Champions League team, Man City. We haven't spoken about that. We spoke about them in regards.
You know, this is the one where I want to go with Fuzi and just go,
We
yeah.
spoke about them in regards to the
3-1.
in regards to the Arsenal game, but Man City played against Leicester, 3-1. John Stones' goal. Let's talk about some of their
I'm
goals.
not going to lie to you. I was on live score. I saw 1-0 City Stones. Didn't even see the goal. I'm real.
That was straight away.
And you
I
just said
just
it's
carried on with my day.
Yeah.
Well, that's Man City, bro. If they're up 1-0, 2-0, I'm like, game's done. Let me just.
I go to City games. I'm like, okay, cool. This is the game where they're gonna drop points. Remember the Nottingham Forest game where they drew 1-1? I was like, cool. It's gonna happen again. This is the game. Okay, Leicester. Hopefully they can do it. 1-0 straight away. 2-0. I'm like, yeah. done.
That's how it starts.
And I gave up.
That's how it starts.
Every game,
the symptoms.
I have the
of-
hope for the first 5 minutes, and I'm like, it's
Voila.
done. And then I'll come back next game.
That's how it starts. That's the symptoms.
For you guys that watched the game,
That's the
what was it like?
No, I actually
Man
watched
City
it.
game. Well, I was in the barbershop. Not honestly. Saw 1-0. Said, forget it.
Bro,
My barber's an Arsenal fan.
all City.
He must have done something. He must
He
have
said, it's
trimmed
not,
it
man.
up.
He's like, it's finished. This guy there scored 6-7.
Could have been that easily. to be
No
fair.
reason. It's an emoji.
Well,
Okay.
because he said he was.
I think it's not. It's random. Go on,
It's because you know with him, yeah. Once he starts doing well,
go. Yeah.
he's active.
City are just doing a countdown exercise at this point, aren't they? Like counting down to catch up to you lot. Haaland's doing the countdown to the goal scorer record. I think people are sleeping on KDB as well. He's on 15 assists.
Yeah.
With like 6 games left. He might break that assist
50?
record. Yeah. So,
Oh wow.
listen, City.
goals, though?
It's a
It don't matter,
formality,
bro.
that game.
It don't matter for him, bro. If he gives you 7 goals,
He's got
20
5
assists,
league goals, 15 league
I'll
assists.
take that.
5 league goals.
15 assists.
Oh, is that it?
You got more than Liverpool.
15 assists.
Oh, do better. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, KDB's cold.
What
man.
can we say about the City
You
team?
can't
man?
say nothing. Just
Should we shall I just read out the analysis from Wahid?
Wahid, yeah. Who's his ball?
City.
We wouldn't do an analysis on if he was a Brighton fan.
Leicester, I think.
He
You said the main. You go on. No, go.
I
You,
was going to say, when they made the subs, the drop-off was kind of mad, I think, for Leicester. Leicester should have probably...
I saw the XG. That's about
oh
it,
my
bro.
God, there was a little bit of hope I had.
Madders had a
Leicester,
chance.
Madders. He naturally hit the post, I think,
Yeah,
and he
natural.
scored. He scored. I'm like, bro, was I watching the review? Me and Hasib, and we thought maybe there's a little bit of resurgence at the
That's
end.
your fault for watching the game, brother.
No, because it was 3-0. They couldn't.
Arsenal
You're
fan.
carrying on your day when I'm fasting, brother. I'm carrying on my day.
At the end, because it was 3-0 at the end. There was a bit of me. I
Did you
thought,
man play? Oh no, you never played
Yeah.
by then,
The
innit?
momentum just shift completely.
But
And
they
it
did-
felt like
yeah.
Leicester were getting chances, creating
but that game
chances.
did feel like Man City versus James Maddison.
Yeah.
I know you love Maddison.
Yeah.
He's got to go. Where does he go next season?
Newcastle.
Who's taking him?
We need him the most.
You need to leave this one out.
Can I take him?
Come on.
You need to leave this one out.
Can I
He
take
can
him?
be
Can
the
I?
kickstart
You
on
didn't mention
life
his name, sorry.
post-Kane.
Can I take him?
Madison's vision.
So your midfield three would be Madison, Mount, and thing. Not Madison.
Not Madison, Mount and Gallagher.
So McAllister, Madison, and Mount. I like.
Yeah, that's
You
the
guys are
Arsenal.
basically calling them man shit by laughing like that.
No, it's
Gallagher.
Oh,
The-
is that,
no,
would
no.
you have that midfield three though?
No.
Why
The way
not?
you're,
That's
the way
what
you're
you asked
making
for.
it sound is like it's
That's what
mad.
you asked for.
So that's the thing. He's the
It
way
sounds
we're
like
saying it.
Sunderland.
No.
It sounds like Sunderland. What I want, I don't want that. I said who we're linked with. I just gave
Why
you
why'd
you
you
never
laugh?
said
Why'd you-
Madison.
But why'd you laugh at Gallagher?
I never said that. I said you said who we're
Gallagher
linked
could
with.
do Hendo's job.
You asked me who we're linked with.
A
No, he
worse
can't.
job,
No, he
a
can't.
shit job, but he can do
He
it.
can't do Hendo job.
He can do
No,
that running
Hendo-
up.
the
He can do
Hendo-
that running up and down. Play that inshallah
Can we
pass.
stay on Man City, Leicester?
Hendo.
Hardest thing.
It isn't.
Hendo.
Madison. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Madison.
Okay.
Right. You said you wanted him as well.
Yeah.
He's
I
definitely
said that-
got to
All day, man.
Who can they get,
do
fam?
the club round.
They're what?
What do you mean?
I don't want him to be that.
For the NFL team,
Nah, I don't want that, man.
Formula One team.
I don't want him to do that. Christian Eriksen play that role. Christian Eriksen did.
Can you not even see it? Look, Madison, Basuma, Bentancur. What? You tell him. Basuma, the second season, what adaptation? What, we can't have a year to adapt?
That's Højbjerg. Oh. Who? Oh, you guys don't like him anymore.
Please, man. Come
I
on,
like
man.
Pierre Hemmel.
Please, man. Like, we appreciate the
Like
passion
Pierre
and all
Emile?
this, but there was a time, and now we've moved past that time.
I
I
think
thought
he's a good
Spurs
player.
fans liked him.
I
Dude,
did.
we do.
I like him.
He's a nice guy.
I understand you lost pain.
He's a
I don't get why they
passionate
don't
but-
understand it.
It's you've been.
You understand everyone's pain, apparently.
No, like he knows that they're not getting top 4. I knew that, but you don't think that they can get it. Do you get it? But I
You
know
think you
they're
can
not.
get it?
I think we can get it, and he thinks we got a better chance than him.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Do you get?
Do you get it? Like
No,
he
he
thinks.
doesn't.
Now I don't.
Like everyone,
Now I
if
don't
you
get
look at science,
Yeah.
if you deep science, if you
What
you
kind
get
of science though?
scientifically,
Well, like what?
the scientifically version.
trigonometry.
No, like that's like what is it? Physics.
Okay.
Physics.
Yes.
Not biology or chemistry,
Yeah,
physics.
okay.
And maybe if you want chemistry, because Team Around and them things there. But
So that's where chemistry comes from.
yeah,
Not the
like,
science.
Let's be real. Like deep it in your heart. You man saw today's game. Do you get it? We could get top 4. And I'm not even making jokes or being delusional.
With 20 minutes, so you guys said, there's a chance we might not get it, but I
There's
would.
a chance, yeah, but that's me being media trained.
Okay, fair enough. You're back to normal.
But now I'm just being me.
Okay, I like that.
Do you get it? Now I'm just look. Now I'm just being me.
One bubble came out. That means it's
what
not
about
true.
Right now. I'm forever blowing bubbles. But Sharky's right, on to Man City.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, but this is it.
The way they play this, the way they even set up for this is crazy. They're playing like no left back. I know they used to play Aki. Even Aki was on the bench this game. I mean, like it was like Laporte on the left,
But they
but then
can
there
do
was
that.
like 3 centre backs of Stones, Diaz, Laporte. But then Kyle Walker's playing right wing. Grealish is
I
playing
hate
left
this,
wing.
bro. I hate this club.
They play
with all my
three.
heart.
They just play 3-2-4-1.
How'd
No,
you
but
think I feel?
no, Pep
Look
Pep
at
does
it.
that
How'd you
shit,
think I
bro.
feel?
Yeah.
How'd you think I feel?
4-2-3-1
Yeah.
upside down.
They play 3-2-4-1. Like behind Haaland, there's 4 players.
I don't
So what
get
happens
it.
is they're
They're not
just
normal, bro.
I don't
4
get it.
man,
Do you
a
remember
bank of
last week I
4.
said it's like a rugby move. Every
Yeah.
time they counter
They
attack.
bang, if try, bang, cross in the box.
When
Yeah.
you look at
Space.
City's fixtures left, who do you reckon's the team that can upset them?
Brighton away.
You think
That's what
gonna
I'm
be
hoping for.
Not you guys.
They got Fulham
What are
away.
you talking about if it wasn't us? The
No,
Fulham are
out
not
of you,
great.
including you lot.
We'll give them something.
What
Brighton-
one team is going to
Brighton.
because if
Brighton
that
away.
one team
Everton away, Brentford away,
they
Brighton
just
away.
helped you. They just helped you. That's what you need. You need one team. And you're
Exactly. What they got? We got three. We got chances. Brighton away, Everton away,
good. No, I'm
Brentford
saying
away.
you don't have chances. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. Brighton, Everton, or Brentford.
It's done. The league done.
Brighton, Everton, or Brentford away. They're playing all of them away.
So you think
But then again, they'll draw against Fulham. That's how it looks like.
Fulham away as well.
And
Yeah, I
they'll
hope
draw
so.
against Fulham. That's about it.
they weren't.
They got good. They got tough.
That,
away
I
games.
used to think like that all the time.
Bro, we're not you guys, though. I've been saying this for a while. We're not
They
you
got tough away
guys.
games.
I can't wait for the last game. Of the season.
Yeah, same.
Let's
Listen,
watch
is there
some
much?
of the
Is there
games.
much we can say about City here?
Demand for those Wolves
No,
tickets.
Is there much we can say about City? 'Cause-
I didn't pay for
We just
that.
gotta
I'm
give
not
them
paying for
credit.
that.
Oh, do you know what's crazy as well? Yeah, what'd you say?
I said, I wonder if there's still a demand for those Wolves tickets.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that now. I was gonna say, like, people, Arsenal fans will get in their Wolves game tickets.
Yeah, I know.
£6
people have
grand,
got
£6
them.
grand.
£60.
Now it's gone down.
How much? 60 grand.
6 grand.
6 grand.
Yeah,
Fam, might as well show it.
Hey,
It's
man.
might as well show it.
but it's not
By
worth it anymore.
Friday, it could be done.
Yeah,
They can't get
Every
recoup that
game
money?
you play,
Yeah.
you know, every game you play, it could be done.
Yeah, it's
So
like
Friday.
I should have looked into that, man. I kept my season ticket. I was like,
crypto, bro.
Price go down.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
Bitcoin right now.
Huh?
Are you going to it if it's meaningless?
I'll be there. I'm at every home game.
Even if it's meaningless, you're gonna go there.
I'm at every home game. I'll be there. It's a great season.
It could
Of course,
either be-
it's our last
I
game of the season
respect
to
that.
a
I
great
respect that.
season.
Yeah. You gotta understand. Oh,
respect
food. You could either be
Losers
the
parade.
players,
Oh,
that
yeah,
trophy.
It's us
No, but
celebrating
I'm
a
saying
great
if it's
season.
done, if CE are
That's
top
not
by
your
4
great
points,
season,
if
come
it's
on.
done,
It's our
mathematically
it's a great season.
Oh, okay, great.
I think
not enough.
even if we draw,
Do better.
am I correct? If we draw
not
to
enough.
City,
Everyone has
we'll
great
still be a
seasons.
point ahead, even with the game
No,
with the
no.
game in hand.
What if
Like,
you draw? No, if you draw to City, you'll be the same.
No,
You will.
because
We're the same because
No,
we
no,
both
it's
get a
City's
point
hands
each.
now.
wait 1 second.
We both get a
City's
point
hands
each. We're not
now.
getting more points than them.
City got a game in hand, yeah.
City
So
have
you
the
guys
goal
will be
difference
1
as
point.
well.
Wait, give me 1 second, yeah.
And no, City will have 2 games in hand by the time we play them because we're playing Friday. They're not playing.
Okay, no, look, listen. We play.
I did this. I did all of this. You're right. Stars, let me tell you. I'm not even looking at you.
trigonometry
I did
just
this.
to see.
You're saying
No.
if we draw with them, we'll still be a point ahead. But it's not about that, wallah.
So
I've
you-
done all of
so
this.
you've been
Don't put
here.
your phone away. I've been there.
you've been
I
here.
was looking at the table thinking numbers will change. It don't change. It don't change. It stays. Just don't look at your phone. Just don't. Forget
Nah,
it.
we've got something for City, man. We've got something for City.
Just hope for that.
We're 4 points above them. They got a game hand over us. By the
fine.
time we play them, if we win on Friday, we'll be 7 points above them with 2 games. They'll have 2 games hand
Any
over us.
other team.
If they beat us, we'll now be.
No, forget beating us. They're not beating us.
Okay,
Let's say.
what's the scenario? We draw.
Let's say draw.
Okay, we draw. We'll be
point.
7 points still because they're getting 7 points ahead of them. They'll still have two games in hand over
It'll be a
us.
point.
That means we're 1 point.
So if they win both their games in hand,
told
we'll
you a
still be.
point.
If
That's
we
what
win,
I'm saying.
if we
I've
win
been
every
there.
game, they win every game.
Yeah.
We'll win the league 1 point. Yeah,
yeah, okay, fair
that's
enough.
yeah.
But just like forget
That's
it's
if
long.
if we beat
That's
them.
what I used to do the think we would we should we could. I did all of that.
You're not Arsenal, bro.
No, I've been there. I've been what you're doing now.
You
I've
guys
been
are
there.
serial bottle jobs, bro.
No, we're not.
Serial
No, we're
bottlers.
not. We're not.
So tell me,
I'm
3 out
going.
of 4 years, you lost to City.
By a point. You guys
So
won't even
why
lose
is it
by a
not the other
point.
way around?
But
You guys won't
didn't
lose
you
about-
guys fumbled top 4 last year?
Huh?
Didn't
That's
you
'cause
guys
us,
fumble
yeah,
top 4? In this
that's-
same time scenario, 3 game spell, pressure came, you crumbled.
Yeah.
Now same group of players. You've added some winners in Zinchenko and Jesus, but
And then you lose your 2 centre backs. That changes a lot of it.
That's football.
Happens, man.
Is there much more to say about City? I mean, like,
Congratulations.
F them.
I'm just going to name a couple stats. Couple stats. 'Cause they're just so good. City's home record across all competitions in 2023: 11 wins, 40 goals scored, 5 conceded in 2023 at home.
can't wait till
7
11
clean
wins, 1
sheets.
loss.
7 clean sheets out of those 11 wins. Most Premier League goals scored against Man City since Pep Guardiola took charge. Spurs with 19, and Leicester, Liverpool, and Man United of 18. Most goals scored against Man City since Pep took charge. De Bruyne has now provided 15 plus assists in 4 Premier League campaigns.
That's elite.
Childish.
Insane.
Better
And
than Gerrard.
Haaland has equaled R9's personal best tally for goals in a single club season already,
Oh, 9.
with 47 goals.
Haaland could
Couldn't
add
play
another
full
20. Don't matter to me.
question: do you lot think this is the greatest debut season?
Yeah, in the Premier League.
Yeah.
With Haaland.
For sure.
Unanimous? Yes.
It's got to be.
100%.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Unless you could, for you to ask a question, you got another
For
name.
what though? A striker or
Kante? For
a
Leicester?
striker? We talk about strikers.
No. I'm talking just players in general.
Winger,
We had
Salah.
this discussion yesterday. Kante.
No, we're gonna winger Salah.
No. Salah's debut season was at
Chelsea.
It wasn't at
For Liverpool.
No.
That didn't count,
Don't
bro.
count.
He didn't have curly
Salah
hair.
don't count.
He didn't even have curly hair, bro.
Salah don't count.
Salah counts.
Suarez,
the
no,
one we
he
had-
came in
The
January.
one we had yesterday was Kante and
Haaland.
No, it's got to be Haaland.
I think Haaland gets it.
Haaland's crazy, bro. Like,
I think it's because you can quantify.
Yeah,
Haaland's
that's why.
one.
That's why.
Kante's one though, you actually saw the difference he made into that Leicester team, and it
100%.
was even further
and where
back.
he came from.
But
He's
when
got a story behind
yeah,
it.
and even though the next year when he did it at Chelsea, it was almost like he took the Premier League
That
title
don't count.
with him.
That don't count.
Why not?
The Chelsea one don't count.
Why not?
Salah one don't count for Liverpool. Why does Kante's one count?
No, but I'm saying his impact, not
Yeah.
his debut season. I'm saying in terms of first season in the Premier League, because eye test does Haaland. Do you feel like this season it will be remembered like that?
That's
Or
what
will
it's
it
a
be just
striker. You
remembered
actually
for the
quantify
numbers?
it. You're a
the
striker,
numbers-
so
the
we're
numbers
seeing
is
goals.
crazy, bro.
We're celebrating goals every week. Oh, he scored 3 today. I scored 5 today. With Kante, he's not scoring goals because he's a midfielder. But yes, I agree. His impact to that team
100%.
is second to none. Leicester won the Premier League, in his debut season.
Yeah.
And he was that missing link, because just season before, they had the great escape. They almost got relegated. He comes
Them
in.
should have
But it's still
been
Haaland.
nowhere near that
Brother.
title. When
They were
won it.
they were
But
5,000 to 1.
Handily, almost not single handedly. Obviously, you had Mahrez and Vardy, but him in that midfield, you felt like he was doing 2 men's job at
I
once.
hear that. But it's still Haaland. It still
I
has
think
to, it
Haaland
has
might
to
edge
be,
it,
bro.
because at the end of the day, all these awards go to
Yeah.
strikers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to get some recognition.
Yeah,
No,
all that-
that's a good point. It's a very good, valid point.
But all these awards go to strikers
Yeah, it
because,
goes-
like I
yeah.
said, it's easier to
You
give
gotta
strikers
it,
the
yeah,
awards.
man.
Yeah.
Haaland
Because
just-
the numbers is crazy.
yeah.
Bro, 40?
He scored
What's
against you, man.
thing
Scored
is
against you lot, but
debut
not
season
us, though.
good? What's thing is debut season
know?
good?
No.
Ruben Diaz.
There's 3 teams.
I remember he had a good season. Obviously, I wouldn't put him like that.
No,
but
no,
I remember he had a good year.
talking
No, I remember he had a good. Because City was already good, so it's not, it's not
Yeah,
like
you
no.
can't count that.
Not to the level talk. Okay, let's get to the next game. I mean, whilst we're on the point of City, because we spoke about City and the chance to win the league whilst we were talking about Arsenal for a long period of time anyways. So, but yeah, you think City win the league now?
I don't think.
You know.
You're the same?
Yeah, I think City easy. Got it. I said when Pep was doing that post game presser, was it in February when the charges got made?
From January, February, we just talk about
All the
Arteta.
teams, they want to be in our position. I said, yeah, he's leaving with something this year, whether it's a Champions League or a Premier League
Or both?
or both. Yeah, he's leaving with something. So for me, yeah, definitely.
But you City to win the league?
Nah, I'm still going with Arsenal, man. I'm dying.
You're dying on that hill.
dying
When
on
are you going to say City win the league? The game next week? No,
Nah.
Southampton Friday. We drop any points. We draw again.
Yeah, then it's done.
Oh.
Then it's done. Then it's done.
What's the percentage?
I tweeted it. It was very low. Was it 29?
Yeah,
It's 29. It's the lowest it's been ever. 29%.
I've got another question.
They're 4 points clear.
Hey,
It's not 4 points. It's not. It's
Got
not
game in
like we
hand.
have Spurs behind us
If
or
the
Liverpool.
league
It's
ends-
4
Well,
points.
1 point because they got game in hand.
It's who'd got game in hand? Them.
City, so basically 1 point.
nothing's
ahead.
guaranteed. Games.
Yeah, I
are
think
Yeah,
their game. I
nothing's
think their
guaranteed.
game
I'm
in hand
going
is
off
Fulham away. I
I'm
think that's
going
their
off
game in
now.
hand.
I'm going off.
No
now.
Mitro though, so it's like.
4 points clear. 29%. You basically said we lost the league, bro.
I can ask you guys a question.
You may start.
If hypothetically, if Arsenal were to win the game at City,
Yeah. You won the league.
won the league,
Yeah. 100%. You won the league.
that'll be the
bro.
biggest statement ever.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
4 days later, we
If
beat Chelsea at home.
Oh, imagine. But this will be the worst. Yeah.
4 days, yeah.
This will be the
You're
worst.
not egging his house if we win the league. Egging his house.
Why would you do
What's
that?
parade? Walking past your house.
Why you do that?
Huh?
I'm coming to the parade.
No,
with you,
because you're
man.
laughing at me, going, I'm going shop regardless. Why don't you guys come with me?
I'm coming with you.
Nah, you're not allowed. I changed my mind.
This is what they were saying to
I
me.
changed my
No,
mind.
you're not coming.
Nah,
You're not coming down Holloway Road.
I'm going to the second letter.
Second letter?
Yeah, I'm going to the second letter.
Of what?
Of what?
He'll know. You see your clock?
Yeah. You saw your address, that's why.
The second letter.
Hey, look at this. Hey. No, but imagine you man beat City.
Yeah.
We were going to win the league. I saw the parade bus getting ready. It's got the Arsenal logo. Then you lose to Chelsea.
We don't know. We
And
don't
then you
lose
lose your next game.
Newcastle.
Lose
after
to
that.
Chelsea.
We don't lose to
Lose to
Chelsea, man.
Newcastle.
I will love it.
Oh my
City is
days.
I deserve it.
Hey, do you know how crazy it is?
That would be like peak emotion.
I want that to happen.
I need
Now
that.
I need-
I low-key want that. I want that.
I
now.
want you to beat
I want
City.
the win versus
I
City.
want you to
and
beat
the
City.
crumble. I need
Yes, come
I need this
on.
crumble to be all time. Oh, I need to drink this trauma.
Can I ask you guys another question?
You may.
Do you guys see Leicester going down?
No.
Well, they're 19th.
They're 19th right now, isn't it?
No.
Bro, they're 19th.
Oh, sorry. Dean Smith is in charge. Yes. Yes. I forgot.
Southampton guaranteed.
No, we're already. That's Gara.
Leicester might be Leicester, I think, go down. And it's crazy because they won the league within the last decade.
Yeah.
And they also won the FA Cup in the last few years.
Yeah.
They've been to the quarterfinal of the Champions League.
Yeah.
And now they're going down.
They've done.
They've back-to-back seasons just finished outside the top 4 whilst being in the 4th spot for 90% of the season. It's the same Leicester.
Yeah.
And now they're going down.
Years.
This is what happens
It's
when you
crazy.
stagnate. The Premier League moves too quickly.
Yeah,
You
they
can't
were
afford to
moving.
knock
But I
back your
told you,
managers.
who is their
I
manager?
think we can cool off.
Who made them do that? Who is their ex? Brendan. He is the cause of this.
Whoa. No. He got them here.
No,
Don't
no,
do
no.
that. Don't do that. See, why you Liverpool fans do this to Brendan?
Brendan Rodgers. He won the FA Cup.
Don't take him.
He won the FA Cup.
No, I'm a. You know, no,
I'm telling you
no,
now,
I'm
don't take him.
not.
You're
I'm
not
not going with that.
Interview him, at least.
Yeah.
No, don't
Bring him
take
to Spurs. Bring Brendan Rodgers to Spurs.
Then we'll,
Give him a young interview. Let's see where this goes.
He's a tumor, bro. Don't.
Man said.
I'm telling you this. The amount of praise we used to give Leicester for their scouting and the players they've brought in, they've missed the last couple of years, bro, and that's the reason.
The last 18 months, they've chosen not to
You
back.
might not
Yeah,
praise him.
it's because they can't afford, bro. They've hit miss after miss after miss, and they said, you know what? I don't think we've got the money to.
Patson Daka.
Big money, bro.
It ain't been great, man. But I feel like Brendan Rodgers, for me, had credit in the bank this season.
Yeah.
You should have at least rolled it out till the end of the season. If it gets relegated, cool, you can sack him, whatever. But
Well,
I think
did he get relegated
the
when they were
Leicester
in the drop?
ownership have put
I'm seeing
themselves
John
in this-
Terry on the sidelines and that now.
Please.
Like Dean Smith and Jota.
It's a joke thing, fam.
It's like the Lampard signing, isn't it?
Chelsea.
Manager,
It's
no,
I
for,
think
yeah,
Leah said
for-
it last week. It's a death wish. It's a death wish if you're bringing in Dean Smith, man.
He did all right. He did well at Villa.
Well, Norwich, what did he do? Because it was the same situation where he took over.
Yeah.
Can you save us last minute?
No.
Please.
And they still went down. But yeah, Leicester looks like they're probably going to go down. And
Sadly,
it's sad because like they did so much great work in the last 10 years. It's ridiculous. Forest versus Man United. Man United got 2-0 away win.
Thingy had a very good game.
Casemiro got back. Harry Maguire, Lindelof sent back partnership. Clean sheet.
Anthony had a very good game.
Yeah.
The amount of hate that he gets on the table
Lias doesn't like
had a
Anthony.
very good game.
To be fair, I was with Elias yesterday. He was giving him his flowers. He was
Good,
like, you know
finally.
what? That first goal showing the desire to be there. Like, I think that's the difference he was saying between him and Sancho. That even when Anthony's not on form, even when he's maybe not having the best of game, he's still got that
He's a
darkness.
trier.
Yeah, he's always demanding the ball, always doing the most, if you like. And I think in a player who's new, you want to see that in them. But the second goal, I think I would give him more credit because that little reverse pass around the corner, I ain't expecting.
I'd like to give a public apology to Bruno Fernandes as well, man.
Hey, speak.
Yeah, nah.
Please.
Literally,
Too
yesterday
much disrespect.
he was trying, and it was working. And I clocked. That's when I said, because obviously there was an argument at one moment where it's Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes, and I was on the Odegaard like he dictates games and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But when I watched Bruno against Forest, I was like, he was forcing it. He was forcing opportunities, and it's what got them goals. The first one came from back pass. Obviously, he played it to what do you call it? Martial. Martial obviously missed, but bare chances was just because he was forcing it. And I was like, you got to do it. You got to play his kind of football against lesser teams because they can't contain it. Whereas the big teams, then you can start putting the question marks on Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
But when it comes, but there's only 4 or 5 big teams in the league, so you're realistically playing 14 other teams,
Yeah.
and he does it on a consistent basis. So for me, I do apologize, Bruno Fernandes.
Listen, quality player, man. I've always felt like there's too much disrespect.
Yeah, how do the United fans feel about him? Because I know it's like mixed.
I
know
think
it's-
this season they're saying it's probably his most complete season. Maybe not his best one, but the one where you're seeing the most consistency, the least amount of like erratic passes, if you like. And he's played a different variety of roles where right wing, number 10. The deeper 8 role, I don't think anybody expected him to be able to play this because they've always thought, this guy's wasteful in possession. If anything, let's play him a false 9 sometimes. But he's showing the last couple of games, I feel like the maturity and the mentality I think he's shown to keep adapting to these new positions and playing, not letting the performance levels drop. Fair play to him, man.
Would you take him at Liverpool?
No,
Part of that midfielder package.
I would build the club around him, man.
I wouldn't.
Oh, he would
The guy that-
flourish
Yeah,
at your
the
team.
guy- Have you
Jesus.
seen his dives?
That window when we missed
He's
out
in
on
his
Ruben
dive.
Dias
Not as good as yours.
It's not nothing like mine.
could have changed our trajectory. Jose's first window. We were meant to get Ruben Dias and Bruno Fernandes.
Wow.
Imagine that happened. Instead, would
And Luis Diaz as well, right?
Rondon
Yeah.
and Gedson Fernandes.
I like Gedson on FM, man. That was my guy.
Oh, Joe Rodon.
Joe Rodon in the
Swansea,
summer,
right?
I'm managing him right now.
after chasing
For Rennes.
Skriniar.
He's in French.
He's
France
at
now.
Rennes.
He's at Rennes, yeah. He's at
my
Rennes
centre
now.
back for
Yeah.
FM.
Him and Toddy. No, is it no? Toddy was Nice, right? Toddy was Nice, yeah.
No, he's not around here.
All right. Todibo.
He's at
Nice.
Yeah, he's managing him at Nice.
Former
Right now.
Barca player.
Yeah, Doribo.
I didn't even know he was Muslim, you know. I found out from the Gaultier scandal.
No, swear.
Oh, the Gaultier thing. Yeah, that was strange,
weirdo,
man.
man.
What the hell was going on there? But yeah, United. I mean, listen, Casemiro's first game back. And obviously,
Shout out ETH,
they even had that midweek Europa League game where they lost. The centre Alessandro Martinez popped his. Was it actually his Achilles?
Metatarsal.
Yeah.
Metatarsal.
So
Okay.
it's probably better than
Out for the season or
Achilles.
no?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
done
yeah.
for the
Confirmed.
season.
Varane
Varane injured.
popped his thingy again.
He's
Wow. I don't know.
You know, like Varane. What's the problem with Varane, man?
Huh?
What's the problem with Varane?
Oh, you know, Man United, they'll see it next year, bro. I'm gonna give them their flowers. Man United won. He didn't play. Man United won. Maguire, but they know my agenda with Varane. It doesn't change. It doesn't waver.
I don't
That
get it,
but
though.
next year, that happened to De Gea. I've been screaming De Gea on SDS when it started.
De Gea's got the most clean sheets in the Premier League. He's gonna get golden glove.
Brother, tell him to ping a ball from one side to the other. Let's see
He's
what
not
he
an
does.
alpha
With a
player.
little
Why are
bit
you
of
judging off him picking the player?
just leave it out, bro.
Why is
It took
judging off
2.5 years for that stubborn Liban as well
Yeah.
to change his mind, and now he said it.
Yeah, because you're calling other people stubborn. You're stubborn.
I'm not.
We had Newcastle, Eddie Howe.
I'm not saying. No, I give Eddie Howe's flowers. I hate him as a person.
Why? As a person?
I hate him as a person and a manager. I hate him as a person and a manager. What did he do to you? There's some. Yes, there's
I hate him as a
person
person.
and the manager. Bro. It's. I saw him in Tesco's.
Something must have happened.
It wasn't nice.
Nah, you definitely asked yourself and he said,
Yeah.
It didn't go that far. I didn't even go that far.
Something must have happened.
Yo, Eddie, let me take a selfie.
yeah.
Can't do it today, man.
But I do say so about Eddie Howe. I think Frank Lampard needs to take a page out of his book still.
Yeah.
Travel. You're world class, former world class player. Go to these different countries, different
Take
big
some
teams.
time off,
Say
yeah.
Let me learn. Let me go Tuchel. Let me
Even
learn what
Pep
Bayern's
took a
like.
year off.
Let me go Jose Mourinho. Let me go Roma. Check out what Mourinho's doing.
Yeah.
Let me do that. type of
Jose
stuff.
will open the doors for him.
Don't come from. He's a legend, bro. Go Pep. You've been at City. You can just go City and go, yeah, let me just. Like, Yaya Toure is at his crap club.
Yo.
He could learn from the greats, but he said, I don't like him. He said, you know what? I want to go to Stellini
Toure hates
and learn him. And then be his understudy. That's what he said. He looked at Ryan Mason. I'm trying to be like you. Let me get to you. I'm trying to be like you, big man. Bro, he's got.
Yaya needs at your club.
Hey.
I would love to be the teacher, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know, when we were talking with him last time, like, hey, Yaya Toure is special.
Hey, when he gave his top three, I was in tears when he goes, Mane, Sane. And who was the last one? Sterling. Yeah. I said, Jesus, what year are we living in?
Yeah.
I swear to you.
He's the wingers. He's crazy, bro. Yaya's special.
He's amazing. But how do we get to Yaya Toure?
Because I was talking about.
Oh yeah, true. We won the
the
United game. But yeah, they got a clean sheet. Like, how do you feel about the Maguire Lindelof partnership at centre back now?
It can run for 2-3 games and it's done.
Listen, they both play for Man United.
The shelf life on that is like that. It's like that.
It's the same as
Not
Gabriel
holding. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And now it's gone past it.
The thing is you had to live with this previously. Now it's just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
That's the only kind of blessing I would say for United fans. So that or Phil Jones. I mean, he's still knocking around. Don't forget.
at the
So
club, isn't he?
yeah.
Who?
So
Phil Jones.
Phil Jones.
I remember he played a game this
He
season.
always
And that
gets
was his
contracts,
first time
fam.
in 2 years playing for Man United. 2 years.
He's always getting contracts.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Phil
man.
Jones.
Only player, like I said, I think I said Hasib, only player that won't get a testimonial. Like, it'd be the shittest
No, I
testimonial.
think there was
shittest
no.
He probably got it offered,
There
got
was a
rejected.
10-year anniversary for his testimonial, and I think they offered it to him, and he said he doesn't want one because he feels like only his parents will turn up.
Oh,
Yeah, so
man,
he's just
that's
like, nah, I
sad,
don't
man.
even. Listen,
Came from
self-awareness.
Blackburn, right?
Liban will go.
We were gonna sign up.
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
Liban will go.
Probably the only time he goes Old Trafford, brother.
Yeah.
Liban will go. Tickets will be a $5, innit? Liban's there.
We'll go with it. Yeah, I mean, United on 2. Any other points now? We got some correspondence. Damn, we got a lot. Nottingham Forest fan. Forrest Gump. I always love his name. Cooper's team selection has to be scrutinised again.
Yeah, I didn't like the striker.
Going with favourites like Johnson and Moore Gibbs-White, when Mangala and Dennis deserve starts after their performances recently. Game started like it went on with Bruno and Eriksson dominating the midfielder passes. That's a good midfielder, man. It was clear the disparity in quality between the two sides. Maguire handball from a corner. Not sure how we weren't given a penalty. Completely unnatural position. Anthony scores a good goal. Fair play, but it's worrying because there was no reaction. Clearly being dominated in the midfield, but Cooper persisted with a two-man midfield that allowed Bruno and Eriksson so much space. When they got the second goal, it was killed off. But again, it's because of the spare man in midfield. Cooper subs are poor. It was like they were pre-prepared. Liverpool, Brighton, Brentford can't see us getting any more points from those. Very worrying, and Cooper needs to change things up because his management has been very, very poor. But yeah, I mean, now it seems like Steve Cooper, who was like the hero.
Nah, I still like Steve Cooper.
He was.
Not feeling him anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I still preferred them when they were in the championship, and I forgot his name. That keeper, he got them in there, man.
Yeah. Bryce Samba.
But he's playing Champions League football next year, bro.
Who?
Potentially.
Who?
He's at Lens.
He's at Lens.
Okay. I'm happy for him still. I'm happy for him. I really wanted him to be in the Premier League just because
I think he wanted to move. I think he wanted to move.
The penalty shootout, what he did was crazy. So I just thought, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Gibbs White missed the penalty in that game.
Yeah.
For Sheffield.
I do think they do need to be careful for us, though. Because they have the toughest fixture list of those sides round the bottom.
I think so, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think now they've just dropped into the relegation zone after that result. And their home form has usually been what's getting them out of kind of places. But with that fixture list coming up, can he kind of be the man to get them out? So, I don't know.
Because you're right, they got Liverpool away now, then they got Brighton straight after, then they got Brentford straight after that, then Southampton in like a bottom of the table clash, then they got Chelsea away, Arsenal, then they got Palace.
Crazy.
Crazy. Chelsea away is the only one I'm like, there's a chance.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Mad as it sounds.
That's mad, innit?
But then I always look at, I don't know, when teams are in the relegation zone and you give them a fixture just like that where you say, they're never going to win any of these games.
That's when they survive.
Yeah.
That's when these are the games where they survive.
So that's when now all of these players that they've signed, time to show your quality. They've decided to stick with you, Steve Coops. Time to show your quality as well. So it's time for everyone to step up, man. That time of the season.
Let's see if they can do it. Next game, I don't know why this game is so late into the podcast. Aston Villa 3, Newcastle 0. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
5 wins coming into this Newcastle. I think the form and quality they've been playing with since that kind of Carabao defeat, I thought this was going to be kind of, all right, you know what, Unai's going to get that reality check of being like, hey, we're the real big team challenging. But listen, Unai took them to the cleaners, and not just Unai as well, Ollie Watkins.
Bro, since that game against Arsenal, we beat them right at the end of the game, right? That's 8 games since then. 7 wins, 1 draw. 7 wins, 1 draw in the last 8 games since the Arsenal game. And
I think Ollie's got 11 and 12 in his last 12 games, basically. So, like,
it's scary. Ollie Watkins,
he's
and a lot of these games, clean sheets. So since the Arsenal loss, they beat Everton 2-0 away from home. They beat Palace 1-0. They drew to West Ham 1-1. They beat Bournemouth 3-0. Beat Chelsea 2-0. Beat Leicester 2-1. Beat Forest 2-0. Beat Newcastle 3-0. They've only conceded 2 goals in the last 8 games.
Listen, from Unai is known for his structure and defensive shapes, how much he improves them. I think though he's improving individuals as well. Tyrone Mings looks much better under Unai than he did under any of his previous managers, I would say. The way he's even took out Digne, who was seen as like, oh, he's a quality player coming.
Bro, his own man.
Bro, get out of here. Let me get Moreno in. Show me some realness. Buendia, Coutinho, you were Gerard's little experiment. Get out of here. Let me get my guys in. So that one thing I'll give Unai's credit, he's come in and put his stamp on the place.
I reckon they'll get cleared out though.
What do you mean?
Like Ollie Watkins.
You reckon?
Murphy, yeah, I reckon there's gonna be a not that they
want
to get rid of
they want to look to leave.
Not, yeah, just because Ramsey,
yeah.
sorry. I reckon they'll get.
So where do you see Ollie Watkins going? Like what? Spurs?
I don't think so, you know, because they've just
got rid of Kane. Why not?
They've just got rid of Danny Ings though to clear that space for him.
You guys,
I'll take him.
Us. I'd want him, but I'd be competing for the bench.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
This is the first time I feel like he's living up to the goals potential he showed at Brentford.
Yep.
Ivan Toney since then has gone on to be his replacement and gone on leaps and bounds. This is now you're living up to the potential. Villa are supposed to be in these positions historically. Yeah. 6th, 7th, 8th.
I was saying that to Ilias.
For Europe, yeah. Like now you've got them there. Be that drive. Be that John Carew that was once there. Do you know what I mean? Driving them.
Christian Benteke.
I miss Villa, man.
Stuart Downing.
Benteke was there in the muddy days
Still
still,
in
but he was doing
Petrov.
a thing.
I miss Villa.
Yeah.
He had one ball in it.
Juan Pablo Angel.
Angel, that's what I was thinking of.
Right,
He was ill.
They're always in and around those positions, and I feel like Unai is exactly the kind of manager to get you back there. And now you've kind of a player like Ollie Watkins, build your name around it.
How long will this last?
I think
No.
under Unai it can maintain. The question is, how long does Unai stay?
As mad as it sounds, what is Unai's ceiling? It isn't a top four side.
level, we could
It
tell.
isn't a top four side.
It's
but
the Europa League now.
There's an Unai cycle.
the best of the rest.
It's go to a club, overachieve, and then go to a bigger club and drown in the expectations. Come back with an underdog team, rise them up, go to another club, be successful. It's the Unai cycle.
the only thing
bro, I'm
about
telling you.
the one thing I do give Unai credit for, the confidence he gives strikers. He had Aubameyang, Lacazette, Gerard Moreno. He's done it with Ollie Watkins. Like he knows how to get the best out of his
USB,
strikers.
man. I don't know what's in that USB.
Would you man take Ramsey?
Jacob Ramsey. I like him, but his decision making is not great for me.
I also think he's improved going to the left as well, but he needs that consistency. I feel like he gets a big move. Someone like even me, I think it's too much of a
Jacob
jump.
Remember
Ramsey.
last year we was talking highly
Too
of
much
him.
of a jump. I feel like
Don't need him now.
No, but would you take him though?
he should do what Grealish was doing for Villa for the next 3 years, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he's that player where he needs
Focus
1
on
year
getting the
jump.
numbers, the assists.
Oh, you don't think he should
becoming
get a big
the
move then? Yeah.
creative-
Not anytime soon.
They won't sell him. They already sold Chukwuemeka.
I don't know, man. I reckon they'll.
Kearney.
They don't want to sell. I don't think they want to sell, but I just feel like
He'll push
when
for
you're
it.
a club and you're
I
pushing
think
for
Sonny-
Europa League and stuff, you get raided, man.
But you know what it is? For me,
You
it's
get
they
raided
don't
now.
have
I think
You know what I mean?
they don't have players. Me personally, they don't have players that have that. You know what? I can see him playing the top 4 kind of level team.
Yeah.
Like Brighton, they do. They have 3, 4, 5 players where you're like, you can slot them into top 4, top 5 teams. They won't look lost. But Aston Villa, I'm like,
Villa have got players that I think are just going through a good spell.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
literally-
And I think
Ollie
that's,
Watkins
that's where you're saying.
Ollie
if they
Watkins
can
the only
carry
one I
on
look
next
at.
season, Then you can.
Ollie
maybe
Walker's the only one I look at. I'm like, I can see him doing decent, like at Spurs. He can do decent with the service Arsenal give him
replacing
whatever.
Kane, though, those are big shoes to fill.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone's got.
It's
But
gotta
I
be
think
done,
I think he'll be
innit? Yeah.
decent. I don't think he'll give you 25, 30, but he'll give you a consistent 18, 20 at his highest.
Highest.
18, 20.
Give me
you say?
Hoyland, man.
That's
Evan
good, man.
Ferguson. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get my
Tough, man.
Jonathan
Those
David.
physios won't let him go easily.
What happened
and
to him?
they're
When he injured?
I think he'll be fine, man. I think.
Ferguson,
But
yeah.
hey, let's talk about Newcastle though. That same game, they lost 3-0.
Yeah. As I said before, when it comes to this point of the Premier League, this is where it counts. This is where the marathon runners win. Winners win. Losers lose. And this is the point where Newcastle are going to crumble.
Yes.
Same as you guys.
No,
No, real talk. I'll
Arsenal
generally
got
He's going to capitalise, though.
what for the league or
Top 4.
you guys are gonna laugh. If I say us, you man will just laugh.
Of course, there's another 4 teams above you.
We don't. I don't look at it.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's generous.
No, as in like for the race.
Yeah, I know, but as I said, this is a marathon, bro.
Like
It's a
like
marathon.
Brighton,
Forget.
Villa.
You know, for
Tottenham,
you, can I ask you a
Newcastle.
question? This sounds mad. Who's got a better chance of winning? Arsenal in the league or Liverpool finishing top 4?
Liverpool in the top 4.
Or finishing top 4?
Yeah.
Winning top because it's a trophy for them.
He's got a medal already ready. I don't know what it is.
Liverpool come in top 4. The league, come on, man. You man don't do. How can you be 4? How can you be 4 points clear?
I'm funny,
And
how
you man are
sick
not
that
confident.
sounds.
You guys who are 9 points outside top 4 are
Yeah.
more likely
To
to
get-
finish top 4 than
than
us
Arsenal
who are
winning the
4
league.
points ahead of City.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
We're
shame.
plus 4, you're minus 9, but you're
mad.
closer.
Where's the science?
Science is Man City. When the documentary comes out, you'll see. When the surviving Man City documentary comes out,
What's the opposite way of surviving?
I don't know. Survived. We survived Man
yeah,
City. We
you
won the
just
league.
survived, didn't it? You get it?
I want a documentary of Liverpool making top 4.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Do you believe in me?
It's a short
I
clip.
don't.
No, honestly.
It's a Twitter
I
video.
believe in you.
No,
I don't
Do
believe
you
in
believe
Liverpool
in me
this
when I
season.
say
It's a TikTok.
Liverpool could get top 4?
No,
Like, I'm being real here. I'm not even
I don't.
like messing around.
I don't
I'm being so serious.
I don't
I
believe
hate when
you.
you be so serious, you know that?
No.
I don't believe you believe it.
I don't believe you, but you knocked out. You spilled bubbles all over my floor. You don't believe it.
Forever
West Ham
spare.
done it.
You
Bubbles.
don't believe it.
West Ham done it to you guys. No, I generally do believe we'll get top 4. I don't think City. I think Newcastle are gonna. They're
Okay,
panicking
yes,
now.
okay. Even if Newcastle flopped, okay. Spurs.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
You can
Brighton.
speak.
Villa.
No.
Brighton.
No.
So all three of them have to have a bad. Four of them have to have a bad end of the season just for you guys to finish top 4.
Yeah.
Do you play any of the 4?
We play these guys.
Okay, Spurs going to do you.
Spurs. What? At Anfield. Luis Diaz.
Is that Anfield?
You're crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
So that's 3 points.
No, I hate him for as well. He
You
wants
guys-
the team to lose. That's the worst thing. He's not going to back it. I want us to lose.
You guys beat Newcastle. What's that? 6 points.
so you're relying on us now.
No, you guys are going to do us a favour.
Yeah, you're relying on us. Yeah.
You guys are going to do us a
Okay.
favour. You beat Newcastle. What's that? 6 points.
Okay.
Come on, man. Newcastle what? You said come.
Even, like I said, even if Newcastle
I
flop,
don't care about the other teams.
But
because they're
Villa,
gonna
Brighton
flop.
and Spurs.
They're going to flop. They're going to flop.
there's too much maths.
Nah,
You know where you are right now. Do you know where you are right now? Do you know what you're doing right now?
When
Fu?
we get top 4,
Fu.
I'm gonna look at this camera. When Liverpool get top 4, we're gonna do a Premier League roundup with just me on the table.
Fu. Do you know
You
what
got to do like that mixed money video.
know what you-
Them 4 seats, she's there.
That Trent shirt is gonna be here.
I need to
Salah's
put it
shirt
on.
is gonna be there, and Henderson's shirt is
I've
gonna
got the
be
Henderson
there.
one as well.
That's it.
But do you know what you're doing right now? Calculating the maths of top 4. I've been there. Everything you do now, thinking
Fair.
this team, we can get top 4.
Fair,
If this
fair,
team
fair,
drop,
fair.
I've been
No,
there.
he's right. Kevin Hart. No, you're right.
I've been there.
You're right.
I know what it's like.
No, you're right.
Yeah? It's called surviving. It's called surviving top 4.
You don't think we'll get it?
Yeah, I know.
It's hard.
It's
yeah?
hard, bro. I know exactly where you've been.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
Look
no,
at
it's
the
true.
table.
No, he's right. I can't say nothing. It's true. It's the same.
So it's the same,
It's
bro.
the same, yeah,
I know what it's like. You're not
It's a
gonna do
shame.
it. Yeah.
But yeah,
not
it's
gonna
true.
happen.
I can just believe in it.
You can believe. You can believe.
I'm pissed.
Are we allowed to believe?
No.
Well, let's hear from some Villa and Newcastle fans about this game before we move on to the next one because we are going for a long time. Cameron JP, who was our regular Villa correspondent, he sent in a lot of words, so I'm only going to pick a few of them out. He said, Aston Villa dominate Newcastle and went in the well on 3-0 win, correct? Possession, possession was fairly even, but Villa created so much more than theirs. Ollie Watkins with 2 goals. Yep, we know all this. Okay, cool. So he said, Eddie Howe, so this is the Villa fan, Eddie Howe tried to change things up by bringing on Wilson and Almiron as they searched for a second, but this only opened up more spaces for Villa to counter, which they did.
I heard Anthony Gordon had a bad game.
Oh, he hasn't still acclimated into that team, has he? He said Southgate was at the game, perhaps looking at Watkins,
He was looking
Mings,
at Mings, bro.
and Ramsey.
He was looking at Mings. Said him, Sean Longstaff, Dan Burn.
Yeah.
I'm got my eyes on you guys.
Nick Pope. Watkins now 12 goals since the World Cup. Villa with 8 clean sheets since the World Cup. Insane. Newcastle still in top 4 and
I'm saying it to someone
look
recently.
likely to get Champions League still if they beat Spurs next weekend. That's a big game.
You know what's crazy? I think that's
How big is that game?
You see?
What's this?
We've been playing too many 6-pointers lately, to be fair. But I think that's only their 3rd loss away this year. Like Newcastle's away record has been incredible as well. I think they've only lost to Liverpool and Arsenal or Liverpool and City.
No, they drew with Arsenal.
Yeah.
We beat them, brother.
At Emirates.
Then it might, it might. Anyway, 2 of those teams. Anyway.
Martinelli got what? The
And
second
then
one.
Villa now to go and add to that as well.
We drew.
They
Yeah,
do.
1-1. You drew.
Newcastle.
Yeah, you drew.
I played them away.
He's talking about Villa.
No,
away.
Newcastle
Villa.
and Emirates
I'm
both the
talking
Oh,
scores.
0-0. He's talking about away game.
But he was
Yeah,
talking
that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying.
Who's talking
What's
to me
that?
about Villa?
Liverpool and
Who's talking to me
Arsenal.
about Villa? No.
Villa, we beat
No, I'm
them.
not talking about Villa.
I was thinking about Villa. I was like,
Don't
oh,
try
yeah.
it now. Don't try it
Well,
now.
bro.
Don't try it now.
I think Martinelli scored a second
Don't
one. I
try it
remember that
now.
one.
You know what he said. Because he said Newcastle away, and he said, I think it's Liverpool and Arsenal. That's what he said.
But you said you
And I
was
said,
talking about
no,
Aston Villa's
they
away
never
record,
drew.
right?
No.
And he was talking to me
Oh,
about
my
that.
bad. That's what I
They
mean.
drew with us.
I thought you meant Aston Villa's away record. I said, ooh.
You was at the game, Newcastle.
No, I wasn't. Alhamdulillah.
No,
Nah, I turned that one. I don't want
Of
to
course I
go.
was
I
there.
don't want to go.
I'm at every game. I missed a couple because of work, but that's it.
Ultra Sharks.
But I missed the big moments. I wasn't at the Bournemouth Reece Nelson game.
I was there.
Mercer was there. And because I couldn't make it, right? I was busy at work. I offered the ticket to Hasib. I said, yo, Hasib, do you want to take my Bournemouth game? Because usually it's a hierarchy. I gave it to my brother. My brother couldn't make it at work.
Gave it
Cool.
to me.
Yeah, I haven't given you a ticket for a while.
No, you gave it to me. You offered me the
I offered
ticket.
it to you, but you already going.
Yeah, I was
you got
already
your own
going.
pattern. And then that's what I said I haven't given it to a while because now you've recently gone elsewhere. And then I offered it to Hasib. Hasib laughed at me because Bournemouth. I'm watching that dead game, Bournemouth. So cool. Gave it to Mercer. He was there, witnessed. Then
hate
Reece
it.
Nelson scored that 97 minutes.
I hate it. I'm not going to lie. When I saw Mercer there, I was like, oh, man. He was on his phone taking pictures.
That's where I was. It was Kenny's fight. I was in Telford.
Yep. Thank you, Kenny. Ruined Sharky. A big moment for Shark.
And Kenny lost as well. What the hell, man?
I'm crying. You know the funniest thing was that I asked the question when I was at the stadium. I said, "Yo, man, would you rather Arsenal win and Kenny lose, or Kenny win Arsenal lose?" He straight away went, "You know what? Can't even have to hold.
But I didn't know it was actually gonna happen. I didn't know it was actually gonna
As soon as
happen.
he scored 96th minute, I was like, oh, it could happen.
And he went on to lose that night. I was like, oh damn, maybe it was me.
You spoke it into existence.
But he's fighting on Saturday, guys. Kenny's fighting on Saturday.
Kingpin.
First fight at the Kingpin tournament. He's doing the whole thing. He's fighting on Saturday, so tune in.
Hasoob's tuning in.
It's free promo for Kingpin, but I'll be there, Wembley Arena. So yeah. All right. So yes, that's the Villa game. Newcastle. Do you have any analysis from a Newcastle fan? No, we don't. So we're
was
gonna
gonna ask something as
round
well.
up quickly on Newcastle. Go on.
I'm gonna ask the fans, the correspondents. Guys, you gotta treat it like it's Twitter. Just 180 characters. Send that to Hasoob. It's good.
You know what I would love?
Well, that's true
Next
though.
time FaZe was on the pod, please let him read out one of the correspondents.
Yeah, bro.
Please. That will be you know how he fights his words.
I
reckon the
witnessed
words
that
will knock
shit
him out.
live and centre there last
The
week.
words will knock him
Oh,
out.
you guys-
He'll be like,
He'll lose the fight.
done.
He'll fight the word.
With the words, with English words.
You know what? You know what must have been funny to be Sharky Hasoob? If I was in your school and the you know how teachers go in English, who wants to read? Well, I would have put it and say, this guy. Let him read. I want to hear him.
No. But the
We're
thing
never
is,
in the same class.
yeah. FaZe will have two teachers next to him.
The teaching assistants taking
He
all
had
their
a
time.
teacher here and a teacher here. Yeah, he had two teachers next to him.
One to help him read, one to help him write.
It's like teachers like, it's wrong page.
You just say that like Ram.
You guys treat him.
He used to play in the playground by himself. He was by himself. School lunchtime by himself. Like he had his own
Neglected
separate
child.
times. Yeah,
He must have been
different
them
times. Yeah.
guys at school, you know, when they take field trips. When we're middle of class, maths class, he's going out, smack, dribble on his mouth. He's like, I'm going to the park.
You have to hit him with the dribble, man. Faisal,
He's
man.
always in fights. He's like, what's going on? Isolation on Tuesdays. He's like, come on, face.
Man's let the corner take a score against him. Oh, look, 40 yards out.
They ask him what position he plays. He goes
In
left
his-
wing. They
in
put him in
his
goal. So what's going on?
GCSE exam, instead of writing, he wrote Real Madrid.
Yeah, the teacher sat next to him.
I
Exams.
kid you not, though. This is 100% true, and so you can back this, yeah? In year 12, you got to write a personal statement for UCAS.
Yeah.
All right? It's obviously applied for uni.
yeah.
I kid you not. He opened his
It
personal
is what
statement.
the speech is
He
like.
opened it with, I am the special one. That's not what he opened it with. He opened it with, I am the special one.
Yeah, he's
Told you, especially.
And the teacher told him to change
They
that.
looked at us and said, yeah, special one. Hey, you're right about that, mate.
special needs.
The teacher said, take that off.
FaZe was different, man.
He's different, man. He is different.
I know Faisal got someone else to write his statement.
All right, let's go over to...
In swimming, he couldn't go because he used to drink the water.
Why is Faisal getting caught?
He's very involved in this. He's wearing the long trousers in the swimming pool. His hair never got wet. I don't know why.
He used to go to the change room saying, I'm doing house viewing.
Sorry, Faisal, man. He's over here to defend himself.
It's probably at uni, innit? What do you want to do? Because you know what? Computing.
With his half-coloured shirt.
Yeah, the half and half
One
shots.
white, one yellow.
Half and half shots is crazy. Next game, Everton versus Fulham. Goodison Park. Yeah, man, like 3-1, Fulham won away from home 3-1.
I didn't even know they played.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that game.
Dwight McNeil scored a nice goal.
Yep.
He's his new tattoo. I know it's off topic.
He's got a new tattoo. Was it bad if you're mentioning it?
Awful.
And what is it?
He's got thingy here, massive here. He's got juice WRLD.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He's got a full-on Juice WRLD
Juice
tattoo
WRLD
on his
tattoo.
forearm.
Oh, he's a big Juice WRLD fan.
Borderline cringe.
That
in
is
my opinion.
what? That's
Awful, bro.
mad.
That's mad. I didn't know that.
I thought it'd be AJ first, but this guy he's gonna beat him to it, bro.
Juice WRLD. Yeah, I mean Dwight McNeil obviously. Oh yeah, he's 23. Makes sense. He's young.
Well, no, it's not an age, brother.
Swear he's that young.
He's 23. Yeah.
What was that, 27, 28?
That's what I was saying.
He's in the league. He's 7.
Swear.
Burnley at
You
17,
know,
18.
I can't lie, that kind of makes sense then.
That's what I said.
You young fellas are kind of dumb, man.
Bro, at
Juice
23, you'd gotta be a nas.
But yeah, listen, 3-1 win for
Fulham
Fulham
needed that.
away from home. They did need
big
that
time.
result, to be fair.
What is it, 4 losses on the bounce they had, I think? Or
They
4
were-
games they hadn't won.
Yeah, 4
But-
losses on the bounce.
Yeah, so it was looking bad at this point.
No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. All comps 5 because they lost the FA Cup because they lost to United.
Oh, snap.
5 all comps.
So yeah, I think I think, you know, when you almost reach your safety, you hit your target zone, they almost hit that holiday mode a little bit
Bro,
too
they are.
early. So this was kind of the get back to it. And Everton, bruv, it's looking a shambles at the moment. We were saying when Deitch first came in, like, he's going to bring that little bit of solidity.
He's got something. No, he's got something for City.
They have nothing in attack, though.
He's got something for City. What, Ellis Sims? Is that his name?
Yeah, Sims, yeah.
He ain't doing it, I'm sorry, man.
He did it at Chelsea.
Brother, look, Chelsea picked up points, Arsenal, Tottenham. He's got something for City, bro.
Sean Dyche has something cooking for City.
Don't think so.
He's gonna win us the league.
I used to think like that.
Used to.
Yeah.
He was one of the ones
But
that
it doesn't. It never
He
happens.
might cost you the league, remember that?
Yeah, of
Don't
course.
forget that.
Took it from us.
Yeah, he ain't doing you no favours, trust me.
Beat us. You shouldn't have beat us.
I want us to lose to Newcastle still.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why would you say something like that?
Why,
So we don't do you a favour. You didn't do us a favour at Etihad.
We
Say
tried.
so you're getting this 8 now. If
want
we're
them
losing
to
the
be-
title, you want to cost Uzi and stop more.
Now I want them to beat City and that thing happens.
Yes.
Chelsea, they lose to Chelsea and that.
I told you,
Yeah,
Arsenal fans are the
That'll
worst, man.
that'll burn.
I
Wenger.
would. Forget.
I'd rather, I can't
If
have
you
Chelsea
beat-
be the one to end us.
I would love it.
Oh,
They
Chelsea
beat
shit,
Chelsea
bro.
and then they lose the rest of the
They're coming
game.
to spoil the party, bro.
They are. You can
Frank
tell.
Lampard.
And you know who's gonna score. You know who's gonna score.
Who's going to score? Mudryk.
Yeah.
Is he going to touch pitch?
And
Gonna
Aubameyang.
score. Hat trick. And Aubameyang won, so it's gonna be 4-1. Aubameyang's gonna score the other one.
If Aubameyang does a flip, I'm running on the pitch kicking his head.
Aubameyang owes it.
And
you
at the end of the
last
game,
fixture as
at the
well.
end of the game, Ashley Cole.
Wow. Hey,
I'm jumping on the pitch.
That is
that'd be poetic.
crazy. Imagine.
I'm jumping on
And
the
Ashley
pitch.
Cole going to the Chelsea fans. That is
What
nuts.
for? What? Oh yeah, went from 10th to 10th. Like okay, 11th to 10th.
They're 11th.
Went from 11th to 10th. Yeah, woo.
It's not about
that lot.
Yeah, we stopped them.
Stop that lot.
Yeah, but you can't be shameless and go nuts and celebrate.
Yeah,
Listen.
I would.
Cashley Hole, remember? He remembers.
We won the league at their ground though.
Who's ground?
Everyone's ground.
Won the league at Anfield.
We won the league at
No.
Anfield.
He won.
We won it at the lane. Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford.
No, what are they talking
No one
about?
can say the
They
same.
try remix our
The counter is on me.
That's
We're Arsenal through and through.
childish.
We'll sing it in the North Bank
North Bank.
and in the clock and two. Ale, 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 ale.
I thought the parade's gonna be like that.
Yeah, we're gonna sing that parade.
Man singing.
One man at the my boom boom, yeah. One man.
That's disgusting. All right, let's get through these last couple of games. Southampton vs Palace. Oi, Roy Hodgson.
He's been listening to that drill music. He's got diggity on his phone.
Wow, with a 4-4, with a 4-4,
Anyone? He's got OFP number. He's been listening
He's
to
got
that.
an SA double.
Yeah, listen. But
Amarechi.
Hey, what's that? The new boot deal kicking in, basically.
if
Hey,
COVID
moving like
comes
he's
from my
playing FIFA.
man, it's halas, isn't it?
What's this?
Hodgson.
Yeah, if COVID comes,
Yeah, he's protect himself.
it's
But do you sort of feel?
night.
He's got Donald Trump.
Why is he not
man.
retired, fam? I don't understand.
Oh, he's come to save
No, he
Palace.
How
was
is it?
retired.
At his age, you know his pension.
He was retired.
You know his pension. You collect your pension at
Well,
them
they're three
times.
straight wins in the bounce now.
But yeah,
Clean sheets
I mean,
as well.
it worked. It's working.
No, that's the first good sheet.
Yeah, bro.
But
Three
they won-
dubs.
It's working.
2-1, 5-1,
when that
2-0.
person said,
You got deep the 6 pointers they picked up.
Yeah.
Was it Leeds?
They beat Leicester 2-1.
That's a 6
They beat
pointer.
Leeds 5-1.
6 pointer.
And now they beat Southampton 2-1.
remember before he came when they said they only scored like 5 goals or,
Yeah.
or
They had,
something.
like, no shots on target in
Yeah,
3 games.
yeah, 5 shots on targets in
No,
zero.
zero.
I was
Zero in the whole year.
Yeah, they're
of
busting blanks for a
2023.
minute.
That wasn't it.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
games. Let's keep changing the stats. You keep changing the stats.
I'm trying to make it sound like, oh my days. You get it? I'm trying to do journalism tactics. Yeah.
He's got media trade.
Yeah. But yeah, they were shooting blanks. You're right.
They're
Yeah.
busting, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing coming out, bro.
Nothing. It was just pumping.
Initially. Second, I was going.
Hey, this guy's speaking from experience. You know, he's that's an XP laugh. You know, that's an XP laugh. You know, certain
That's
times
Roy
you're one
Hodgson's
day.
situation.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You collect the XP laugh from XP.
No.
Hey! No, hey!
Silent but violent. Silent but violent.
Yeah, man.
But do you sort of feel bad for Vieira? That's what football is.
Well, I was this at the start. and I'm a hand. Someone did this. And so, you know what? If I could pull out a white hand, it would have been like this now. Roy Hudson knows what he's doing.
Yeah, man. You can't feel sorry for him, man.
I like it.
Because
How can you?
the results.
Look what
Yeah,
Vieira's
but look
done.
at the fixtures though.
That's
The fixtures
the
eased
problem.
up now. And
I said it.
He tried to fight you, bro. Vieira tried to fight someone, fam.
Nah.
Remember?
Who did you try to fight?
The fan.
in Qatar, that's it.
Not in Qatar. Another guy. 2 people. He
So
got
who
2
was-
bodies.
Who was the person who scrapped? No, but which one?
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
one-
that's what I'm
no,
talking
that one's
about.
Qatar. He was in
No,
Qatar.
no, it
for
wasn't
Vieira.
Vieira. It wasn't Vieira. It was,
Someone was in Qatar. You're
who
right.
was it?
It was
Who
a
was
presenter, man.
Yeah, who was it?
What?
Ah, it was an ex-footballer or something that
Yeah.
smoked someone in Qatar. Who was it?
Eto.
Eto. You see it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a real
it's
driller
He
there. That's
kicked
a real
someone.
driller,
Woof, you're
man.
nuts.
Eto's a
We have
real
Vieira, yeah, with the
Yeah.
guy on the pitch.
I
Yeah.
don't mind that.
I don't feel sorry for Vieira, to be honest. Roy Hudson came and now he's doing his thing, bro.
I thought Vieira maybe should have got
If
the
anything,
first
it's
2
an L.
games
Do you get?
and like given a chance to turn.
But you know
around
what
with
it is for
easier
me, yeah?
fixtures.
Yeah.
But
Imagine an 82 years old man doing better than you, bro.
It's not
Comes
even that.
in.
Even though the fixtures
Sharky,
does
you
help.
leave the podcast and an 82 years old man comes in and
hosts.
everyone's saying this is the best. Bro, come on, fam. That's crazy.
He's 75.
So let's talk.
75, 82 is the same thing, man.
he's not wrong there.
Difference, fam. He's seen World War II. He knows about the man there. Do you get
He's
it? Like,
active, bro. He's outside.
he's
He was
outside.
World War II. He was
outside, bro.
When was
born
World War II?
1947.
So when was he born?
Like, he's born 1947. Just
And
a
World
year
War
off.
II was what?
It ended in 45. It ended in
Where was
45.
World War II?
Where?
When?
1930 something.
Till.
Till 1930 something. Or 1940 something.
Yeah, he was born in
Something. It
47.
doesn't matter, man. He saw everything.
It ended in
Why
40.
did you say
He
where?
saw the trade, the
Why was your
slave
first
trade.
question where?
Huh?
Why was your first question where?
So why is it
Why?
It's a war where?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
beef everywhere, bro.
Well, you're lucky. You lucky you didn't tell me. Yeah, because I would have probably said the country and I got it wrong.
I'm such son.
What I said, bro? It's not just Germany. You go everywhere.
But like, yeah. Come on, man.
But listen, the Palace boys are doing really well now. Like, obviously, Eze now has got, I think, 3 goals in the last 2 games. Or at least got hat-trick assists last game.
One of them 2 are the rappers.
At least
I saw the head.
Nah.
It's someone with
That was
locks.
Sancho, 100%.
No.
That was
Sancho
100%
cannot do
Sancho.
that.
I think
He's
it's
not
Luis
allowed,
Diaz.
bro.
There is not Luis Diaz. He's a dancer, remember?
He's part of it as well.
Okay. He was in the video dancing.
Do you know who's an unsuspected one? Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez is
He
an
looks like a
unsuspected
family
one.
man.
No, it's definitely
That's
Crystal
why
Palace,
it's not
man.
masked up.
Yeah.
Them man are from South, the Crystal Palace. They love it, bro.
He's
It's a
from
Crystal Palace. I
South.
guarantee it's Crystal Palace.
Gomez from South.
Gomez is from South.
Yeah,
Why
but
can't it be like Ryan Sessegnon?
Could be
you
someone.
look like him a bit, you know.
Don't do this.
No,
Shut up. I don't want the SDS audience to be introduced
If I
to that.
squint and put one hand over my right eye,
Shave the beard off. Remove the
I
jacket.
can see it a
I
little
get
bit.
it. Yeah, I'm telling you, fam.
Cousin.
But I reckon the rapper is definitely Crystal Palace, bro.
Yeah?
Their gas, Hodgson just revived them, bro. Someone needs to
No,
revive
but it
Hodgson.
feels like obviously they shot this and they did the song when they were injured or something. I don't think it was recent.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
You think so? No, you can't.
Travel
Is that a
Chelsea-
Premier League player now? Oh, is that
Travel
one?
back.
Premier League player still.
Doesn't get minutes buying.
Yeah.
Buy a live. Sorry.
What else I got to do except roll around in this German city? No one's really going to know who I am as well.
No.
I don't think it's any of them. How about that? I don't think it's
Oh, you
any
just
player.
think? Someone added me on TikTok and said, "Oh, Sharky."
Yeah, see? Apparently,
you
I
look
was a
like
rapper as well.
No, there was a guy, and I thought it was Sharky, fam.
I was getting spammed
Yeah.
everywhere. People
Did
thought
you-
I was
you
rapping
saw
as
it?
well. Yeah. This whole marketing technique was that Sharky's a rapper now.
And they captioned it, "Oh, Sharky." Like, you get it? Like, they made it seem like it's him. I couldn't believe it, fam. I was shocked.
That's Paul from them, wallah.
Innit?
Right.
But go back to the football. Palace 2-0 Southampton. Inevitably, that's it. That's they're done
their
now.
done, man.
The
Done,
next
man,
7 games literally include Arsenal away, Newcastle away, Brighton away, Liverpool at home, and Forest away.
They got something. They got something for Newcastle.
Inshallah.
You know what I mean? Nah.
Hey. To me, they were done when we stopped raiding them.
I think they were done. Hasenhuttl left.
When we stopped raiding them, for me, they
Yeah,
were like,
I agree with that. I think
Hasenhuttl.
Hasenhuttl had a method to keeping them up every single year. Once they got rid of that, it was like, yo, that was your last life.
And
Man.
then they brought that elite man, coach after. Was it Jones? Isn't it David Jones? That wasn't it?
The guy who
Nathan
was
Jones.
self-sabotaging,
Nathan
basically
Jones.
saying,
Oh, yeah, I'm
"Players
one of the
aren't
top-
motivated because I'm not good enough." And
That's the
I'm a
pound
top
for
5
pound.
manager.
Pound for pound, he's the best manager.
waffle.
And I love
Waffle.
that. You know, you need something like that at Spurs.
I love-
Just someone that's brainwashed.
I would say the worst managerial spell in Premier League history.
Nah, it has to be Frank de Boer, man. Frank de Boer at
Even
Palace.
Frank de Boer commanded more respect than him.
Of course,
He didn't even have respect.
Yeah, the Boer's got a name, man.
I'm sorry, man. At least the Boer has won something.
He's got a name.
I don't care.
No.
I think that the Boer one, Jose went too hard on him. I'll be real.
I liked
He
it.
got done dirty,
Nathan
man.
Jones is up there with
Frank Lampard.
Lundberg and them, man.
Yo.
Lundberg had 2
Lundberg
games.
got a result.
Lundberg won a game.
Beat West Ham.
You know what? And Ljungberg gave us a great meme.
Beat West Ham. Yeah. It's touching the grass and that.
Okay, maybe I took it too far. With Lundberg.
Lundberg's got a big name. PFA Player of the Season, legend. What?
CFA Player of the Season. Player.
Yeah.
And when?
Arsenal, 2000 and...
Go on, get
You didn't
it
watch
right.
it. You man didn't watch it.
That's what I'm saying. I
You
want to
man
see if you got
watched
the year right. You see?
You man grew up on a Wobie and that, bro.
West Ham away.
What about it?
That's when he won it.
One what? The PFA.
As a manager, he's saying when we beat
West Ham.
Lundberg got a win.
That's 2020 December, no?
No, but he's talking about when Lundberg was PFA player.
Stars is just saying I want to watch NBA, bro. I don't care about this.
So he
Let's
was
do the NBA roundup.
Did Lundberg win in 2020?
2001, 2002 Premier League Player of the Season.
It wasn't PFA though.
It was Premier League Player of the Season. Before PFA, it's Premier League Player of the Season.
So he was doing that when Owen was.
He was the best player in the
Ballon
league.
d'Ors. Owen was picking up Ballon d'Ors.
Premier League player, yeah, but that's Owen was the season before. Owen was
You
season
know how
before.
weird this guy is?
your shit,
Owen was the season before.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit.
Why is this guy? Why is this guy guessing someone that won a league for Man United?
No, he's talking at that time.
Don't be excited about Owen.
Name me a Liverpool
Premier League player of the
Name me
season,
Liverpool.
like you know how like
Name me
last
Liverpool
3 years in
that you signed and
City
won the
players.
league.
Huh?
Name me a Liverpool player that you signed and won the league for you guys. Like he's got a trophy, Premier League trophy.
Remember they tried Suarez.
Like so, basically what we done with Chamberlain.
Oh.
Aye. Now you're ending this one strong, bro. Get him. Easy now.
The final game, Brentford versus Wolves.
What a game.
2-0 Brentford.
What a game.
What a game indeed.
Wolves won now.
Brentford versus Wolves.
Diego Costa scored his first
Yeah, it's 2-0. Basically, my note says Brentford 2-0.
I remember seeing Diego Costa score.
Who's getting sacked in the morning?
It was our way around. 2-0 Wolves. 2-0 Wolves. Diego Costa and Wang.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yeah, I was happy with that result.
Yeah,
No, honestly, I
Oh
was
yeah,
happy with that
Brentford.
result.
You're right. Still.
Because Brentford in it. Another one of your competition.
But I'm telling you, one by one, they're all getting knocked out. Brentford gone now. Yeah, so no one's talking about Brentford. You man, I didn't hear you say Brentford once. You man was saying Aston Villa,
Newcastle.
Brighton, Newcastle, and Tottenham.
Yes.
One by one, they will get eliminated. One by one, and then we'll get the top. We'll get the fourth spot.
Yeah, I just
seen
said
it,
Brentford
I've
because
seen
Brentford
it
are behind you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, now they are.
They've been behind you. They've been behind you.
Yeah, but they were sniffing around.
Wolves, Lopetegui ball, man.
I was gonna say, yo, he's been doing a low key solid job.
Very good job.
Man,
But it's
I remember
just
he
been
cooked us last week or the week
Yeah,
before, was
bro.
it?
They beat Liverpool, cooked Liverpool. Like with him, yeah. There's been so many managers that have been good. Like you said, De Zerbi,
Unai.
Marcus Silva, Unai Emery that's come in. Bro, Frank Lampard. Like there's so many good managers, bro.
Like I'm
Frank
low key hoping
Lampard.
Arteta doesn't win the title so we can actually have a serious race for the manager of the year. Because if he wins, obviously it's going to be Arteta. But there's so many contenders. I feel like,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are new recruits.
I
You
think
gotta give it to Pep, bro.
I think
I'm with it,
Who you
but it's
think?
boring.
Zerbi.
Marcus Silva's done a great job. Came from a championship and finished in like 7th, 8th.
They just went 5 games in a row.
That's what I'm saying. Now it's changed.
losses.
But he's got a very good
You
shot.
give it to Pep. If Man City win the league, you
Yeah.
give it to Pep. I think it goes to whoever wins
Yeah,
the
no,
league.
100% whoever wins the league.
Arteta wins it, boom. But it's not going to be that, so forget about it.
Inshallah.
Pep's
So
won
what
it.
about Klopp getting Liverpool top 4 from how they played the season?
No, don't think we still we don't. No, not manager of the year.
In your eyes, though,
In my eyes, we could have won the league.
can't do no wrong.
Yeah, you can't.
On this Wolves game, I don't really watch the game. Obviously, I saw the highlights.
It's on Sky Sports.
Huh?
Highlights. So I watched it.
Yeah, on the YouTube.
Yeah,
Saw
100%.
the goals. How did it feel seeing Diego Costa score a goal again in the Premier League?
Oh, it felt nice, man.
Mm.
More recent,
like
than, more recent than
Weird, isn't it?
Bro, retire, man.
Diego Costa still scoring goals in the Premier League.
Remember, it was an emergency signing because their striker tore his ACL.
Poor
Isn't it?
guy, they signed him.
What's his name?
From
I don't even know his
Stuttgart.
name. I don't
I
know.
know
I
what
forgot his
you're talking
name.
about. Yeah, I forget his
Yeah.
I
name.
forgot his name.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
They signed him and then
His
he got
birthday.
injured.
Injury.
Boof.
That's the L.
But Wolves got Wolves fan. Probably not SN. So honestly, going into the game, I was expecting us to lose this. However, we showed fighting spirit and played like a team who are fighting for survival, and it's something you love to see. Mateus Nunes was unbelievable today. Everything from his dribbling to his interceptions were perfect.
That's
And that was by
Liverpool.
far his best performance in the Wolves shirt since he joined us. He should have gone to you guys, man.
That's the Liverpool player.
Oh yeah,
Should've
he
gone
Mateus
should have,
Nunes.
but he should. When? Come now.
As in like
In January.
Yes.
end the season.
We'll probably
whatever.
get him in the summer.
Take him.
So who do you want?
Yeah, I don't mind.
You were meant to get him in the
Nunes.
summer.
I'll take him.
So Mateus Nunes, Mason Mount,
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher.
No, I don't want Conor. I'm saying this is who we're linked with. I don't want Conor Gallagher to be
Yeah,
completely
you want
honest.
Mason Mount?
I'll take Mount.
McAllister.
I'll
McAllister.
take Nunes, McAllister.
You
Yeah.
said James Maddison as well.
I would love. Yeah, I'll take Madison. Yep.
Gravenberch.
Yep. So that's how what?
Caicedo.
5.
Casado.
That's 5, bro.
This is who we're linked with. So if we get any of them free, I'm good.
two
I'm
out of
happy.
them.
No, we're not getting 2. We're getting 3.
Oh,
3 to
three of
4.
those.
3 to 4.
Three of those.
3 to 4.
I-
And you know, and with Trent's new position,
Let me ask you another
right
question.
midfield back.
Since you know your club very well, yeah,
Yes.
you probably know that account and name.
Yeah.
How much do you think you're looking to spend this summer?
This summer we are looking to spend around the 250 million.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, then you can afford 3 midfielders. Yeah. Is this with
But then again,
player
listen-
sales? Is this with player sales or no
But
player sales?
don't rule out Jude.
Well, I've ruled him out.
They said the same thing about Thiago.
You're not forking up
They
1
said
plus,
the same thing
100
about
plus.
Thiago.
And why
that we
would Jude go
pulled out
Liverpool?
Ball.
Why would Jude go
What
Liverpool?
happened? We got him. They said the
But
same thing
why
about
would Jude go
Keita.
Liverpool, bro?
We pulled out. What happened? We got him. Did you get it?
Who's this?
Our midfielders.
I can ask why would you go Liverpool if you're not getting top 4?
Who said we're not? Why do you guys not see it? Are you guys stupid?
Why are we back talking about Liverpool?
He brought it up. I never. He said, "Can I say something?" He said, "Can I say
Well,
something?"
because of
I
that
said,
now,
"You may."
I'm sorry, Brentford and Wolves fans. We have no analysis to you guys. Let us know what you think. I'm gonna have to round it off. Wolves fans,
Shout out Pedro Neto. That's
Wolves
my
fans,
laugh.
congratulations on your win. Final
fine.
note from Probably Not SN. These 3 points were extremely vital to get us out of the relegation battle. And if we get a result next week against Leicester, I think we have secured our safety in the Premier League after a catastrophic start to the season, being 20th place before the World Cup. So that's a very good
Come on, you Wolves.
job by Lopetegui. Brentford, how do you feel about this? Let us know. But
Techie.
I have to end it. Adios. Bye.